You know what that is? What is it? A pinched nerve or something?
Good old.
Yeah, the heavy neck.
Good old heavy neck.
Classic
syndrome.
heavy neck.
Cute heavy neck. Here we are. Brace yourself.
And
what is the other thing? Indeed. Here we are.
Turn it up in D.
Turn it up in D. There we go.
There you go.
You.
Wow. Are you coming in hot?
No, I think I'm fine.
Okay.
All the good names were gone. The podcast, episode 80. We did
Wow,
it.
this is the 80, huh?
This is 80.
We did it.
Boy, oh boy.
So this is 40 twice.
Times 2.
80 episodes.
Wow.
We're getting there.
Oh boy.
Where's my trophy?
That progress bar is getting a little closer to 100 every time.
Yeah. Episode 80. All the good names were gone. The podcast. Thank you guys for being here. I am your host, Matty.
I'm your co-host, Fost.
And I am Colby.
And it's going to be a great show. We got a lot of great stuff for you. Hope you stick around if you're new. If you've been here for a while, thank you for being here. As far as I can tell, listeners have been going up still. And just off top here, we did get partnered with YouTube. We passed 1,000 and we hit our watch hours time. So get in over there on the YouTube. Yeah, get in over there. Go subscribe. Let's grow this thing. All right.
I agree. We'll have more stuff on the YouTube as well.
Correct. Yep. Follow on all the socials at ATG and WG Podcast. That's your TikToks, your Twitters, your Instagrams, your Facebooks, wherever. Go follow those. There's merch at atgandwg.com. And as always, shout out to our guy, Logical Louie.
Oh, yeah.
For the timestamps.
He reached out again.
Did he?
Yeah, he's got some ideas.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure he does.
He does.
Anyway, all the good names are gone. The podcast, episode 80. Let's get into it. What do we have to drink first?
Well, Colby already opened his.
Yep.
Might as well let him go ahead and explain himself.
Oh, you want me to go?
Oh, sure.
I have a 25-ounce Michelob Ultra.
Okay.
They were 2 for $6 at the old 7-Eleven, and I said, that's an offer I can't refuse.
That sounds like, so that's more than 2 normal beers in one can.
That'd be 2 12-ounce beers.
Yeah.
So I will be drinking 4 12-ounce beers tonight.
Okay.
Because there's 2 of these. And this sucker's huge if you're watching on the YouTube.
Yep.
Yeah, it's from my elbow to my wrist. Let's be real. That's about how big it is.
Yeah. It's like
it's impressive.
It's like a breakfast burrito at
That's about the same size, yeah.
But instead of a burrito, it's just full of beer.
Hops.
Yeah.
Put extra hops in it.
Yeah, so going with the Ultra. I just finished just the regular Liquid Death on the way here. So
Okay.
I know you people are concerned about my drinking.
That one Liquid Death will offset both of these.
Exactly. It should help a little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome. Well, I've got kind of the duality of man over here.
It's a weird combo.
Yeah, this is kind of a weird progression considering that I'm working off of an hour of sleep here. But I'm gonna roll with the downer first. So we're going with some Moosehead Canadian Lager, and then I'm gonna chase it with the good old fashioned Dream Pop Prime. Since I do have to go to work right after this.
Downers and uppers.
You know it. That's the only way I live.
Okay.
That's what we do over here.
Speaking of uppers,
The best upper.
here we go.
Oh, it's crispy.
Which one are you going with? I know.
I have a cherry.
CZ.
Easy.
I went back and listened to this last week, 79.
Yeah.
And the CZ thing just kills me.
It's gonna take off.
Got a cherry CZ.
CCZ?
Wow. It's pretty good.
You like, what's your favorite one, the cherry?
The vanilla one.
good.
The vanilla one's pretty good too, though.
I gotta say, I think just the original hits the most.
It does. Oh, yeah.
These flavors are good,
On a cold summer's
but
day.
that original,
It's so good.
that first drink really hits you in the face.
Oh, yeah.
It really does.
I told you. I've been telling you.
It's pretty good.
I know. I'm aware. All right, those are our drinks.
Episode 80. Buckle up. Here we go.
I won't do this. I won't.
Nope.
Let's go around the horn. What happened this
And you put them in order.
Nope. Stung by a bee. Carvana stock or Frasier on the TV. There's one thing we know. We'll never let it go. Let the record show. Nothing has changed, so Colby will never finish Marvel. Just watch it already.
Did that guy compose the music for this also?
Yeah, of course.
He does it all.
Okay.
You kidding me?
It's a one-stop shop.
I didn't know whether he did or not. I was
Ben Swithin.
They have the greatest names, these people that like us. Ben and Louis
Yep, Ben and Louie.
and the hot dog cop.
Hot dog cop. Yep.
That's his real name.
It's just those three. That's all.
We might have 3 fans.
Yep.
Yeah.
What
what do we
button
do?
did we
Yeah,
just
what do
press?
we do right
Oh, around
here?
the horn.
Yeah,
Here we go.
It is time.
Did you go to Disney World?
Okay.
I know.
Oh.
I feel like I did in terms of how much energy I have right now.
Okay.
It's Carvana stockwatch time.
Do you remember where we left off? It was like 210. 215.83.
231.10.
You have both underbid 244.35.
Holy shit. That's up from last week, which was like 215, right?
I think it was like mid to high 230s.
Well,
Because
even,
it went up like $2 today.
just say it. Actually, don't say it.
$1,000 in January.
God damn.
$1,000 in January.
Well, I came to find out I actually do have some stock in Carvana
damn,
right now.
Do you really?
I sure do. I've got a little bit going on there.
Okay.
Yep, I get some awarded and ever so often just because of my tenure there. So
Cash out.
I am probably going to cash out a little bit of it.
Okay.
Well,
Some of it's not vested yet.
just remember there is a large fee to do that.
Yeah.
Just remember that.
So
To cash out on your investments?
yeah,
It's probably taxed too, right?
yes, yes it is.
Capital gain.
Wait till January. It won't be. I don't know. Let's talk politics.
Absolutely.
Wait, when I go to do that, I will tell them that you told me that.
70% tax in January.
So yeah, that was kind of a cool thing to find out, though.
All right.
Other than that, it's been a really light week. This is not going to be a long explanation from me.
Okay.
I did not really do a lot. I didn't really watch anything this week. I don't know why that was. I don't know.
Been a busy boy.
Kind of. One thing that I did do this week that I was pretty excited about was I bought a computer desk. And I went over to my parents' house and I got my old desktop that's just been sitting collecting dust over there for about 5 or 6 years.
Got a little setup.
Yep, I brought it over to the apartment, got it set up in the living room. So I was like, you know what? I really want to be able to actually have like an actual desk to sit at and be able to do stuff instead of just instead of sitting at the kitchen table with the chair that's really uncomfortable, or sitting at the couch and putting it on like the coffee table, which is also really uncomfortable. I've been having a lot of back issues over the last couple of weeks.
Could be why.
Shocker.
Yeah, no surprise there.
The second you said back issues, I wanted to sit up straight.
Yeah, and so
chair does not allow.
I definitely noticed it more when I would be like doing work on my computer or whatever, sitting at either of those places. It's just like, okay, I got to do something that's more conducive for my back, and just having a place where I can actually do stuff.
With the laptop too, you're looking down, you're doing this. You know what I mean? That's
it's so uncomfortable.
I got for laptop work, I got a stand thing, so it's eye level.
So it's up.
And then all three of my monitors are all up
Yep, you have to.
eye level, because that'll really fuck with you.
Yep. So yeah, I got it all set up. It's a really nice little desk. I got it from Walmart for like, I think it was like $100 or something like that. And then I've got dual monitor set up, but I'm missing a cable for it. You don't have any DVI cables, do you?
I'm sure I do.
There has to be something around here.
Yeah, if you did, I could definitely use one.
Certainly, my PC doesn't have DVIs, so
Is that white or blue?
It's the white one.
white.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I had the setup that I had. I thought I could get away with doing one DVI and one VGA because the back of my tower had it, but it just didn't work out. So
You gotta buy one of those splitter things or whatever.
yep, yeah. If you
You can
got
call them mine are display port and then HDMI.
yeah,
Same.
indeed.
All right.
Yeah, I didn't. I was hoping that I could get away with that setup, but I mean, I built that computer like 11 years ago, so it's definitely
It's not up to speed.
It is not. I mean, it still runs things okay.
Yeah.
I mean, when I built it, it had 32 gigs of RAM and stuff in it.
Oh.
But I mean, the video card's super outdated.
Yeah.
But it can still run some things. Like I'm kind of hoping that I can start doing some like personal YouTube channel stuff if I have a little bit of spare time for it. Mm-hmm. Who knows? And it's nice to be able to have a place that I can sit and do stuff. The TV's still right there, so I can still watch stuff. The kids can watch whatever they want on the TV, and I can stream stuff from my desktop now. So
Yeah.
it is. It's good. I watched a little bit of college football yesterday, doing that. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, that was kind of my big adventure for the week. I really didn't do too much other than yesterday.
I was gonna say you guys did something yesterday.
Yeah. Yesterday was the other big thing. Went to the Oregon Maryland game with Matt and Huss.
Was this on a Weem?
Versus the Terrapins.
Ugh.
This whole time I thought they were like a dolphin or something.
Did you guys have this planned, or did you just make it up kind of
Friday or Thursday.
Oh, really? Like, got to get to one game?
Yeah, it was pretty quick.
Got to get to a game, man. And
Did we go
there's
last year?
I don't think
Us
so.
three?
I think it was the year before that.
I think it was the year before that.
Pretty sure.
No, it was last year.
I'm pretty sure it was last year.
Think so?
It was our last year in the Pac-12. It was a really early.
So we saw Bo Nix. I don't remember seeing Bo Nix.
Yeah.
We did.
We saw, it was the first, it was against Portland State.
Oh, yeah. That was the first. That's right.
Yeah,
That was
because
last year.
you got to park in that space that was
That's
right outside of the
Because
stadium.
we came back into the
Fuck,
pot,
man,
I'm pretty sure.
doing
We did.
that. I'm doing that moving forward every game.
Did you do that for yesterday's game?
No.
I'm fucking sore.
Oh, is that why you're sore?
Well, I'm sore because I'm still recovering from my back being out earlier in the week. But
Yeah.
it was a lot of walking.
Long walk. We parked over, you'll know, to the right of Stadium apartments. So, you
okay.
got Ducks and then State and then further.
That's a little hike.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
It was about 8,000 steps
That total?
total. Yeah.
Oh,
4,000
okay. I was like,
4,000
Jesus
there,
Christ.
4,000 back.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
We'll get into a little bit more of the game a little later, I'm sure.
First, the Terrapins.
Oh, when we talk sports.
Really good time though. It was a lot of fun. I sat in an area of the stadium that I've never sat in before, and it was.
Were you guys on the opposite end?
We were, yeah.
Really?
So that was pretty cool. Yeah. And went to Pegasus Pizza. We were gonna go to Doco afterwards, but there were a lot of people in there.
I was
And
wondering
so-
why you weren't there.
Yeah, Matty called an audible.
Pegasus is the go-to.
Is that where that pizza's from that you just ate?
Yeah. Pegasus is the
Pegasus,
go-to, man. Real
Okay.
good. Right around the corner from Doco right there.
I don't think I've ever had it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's the first time I've ever
good.
been there. That pizza was magic.
It was good.
Okay.
And there's a nightclub under it. Pretty wild.
When we left, you're like, we got to get out of here. This all the bass from downstairs is like vibrating on my balls.
It
right now.
was. It was loud.
You like your balls
An
vibrating?
old man now. Like,
I hear you.
Where are all your parents?
Oh my God, I know. You're about to be 37, so makes sense.
Yeah. All right. What'd you do? Any bees?
Was that it for you?
Are we out of
Yeah,
bee season?
That was it.
No movie reviews?
No, I
don't know my voice crack.
legitimately I didn't watch any movies this week. It was weird. It was a really weird week.
Yeah.
Are we out of bee
No, I hear
season
you.
now?
We are out of the bee season, thankfully.
Too cold for
My
bees
God,
now,
yeah.
huh?
Oh, it definitely is. Let's
like it.
see. I went to the doctor for the first time
Oh, yeah.
in 10 years.
That's right. That's
Sorry,
right.
Maybe not 10. Probably
Dr.
8 or 9.
Vinny Boom Bop.
Doctor, it wasn't even my doctor. I went into urgent care on Tuesday.
At the Kaiser?
Yeah. That's why I texted you.
Which one did you go to?
Lancaster.
Yeah. The big,
Over.
the big
Yeah.
boy. The big boy.
They're
They're the only one that takes like walk in.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, the others are small and kind of like more clinics than
Yeah.
that one, and the one out south does off Sunny whatever.
Yeah, Sunnyside. Yeah. So anyway, I've been having issues lately.
Liver's failing.
Yeah,
You got
it's
2 weeks left.
toast. You know what? Actually, So anyway, but I've been having issues with my neck for about left side,
strong
where
side.
it feels like it's. I don't even know how to explain it. It doesn't hurt, but it's like heavy. You know what that is? What is it? A pinched nerve
heavy
or
neck.
something?
Good old.
Yeah, the heavy neck.
Good old heavy neck.
Classic
syndrome.
heavy neck.
Cute heavy neck.
No, just like heavy.
Heavy neck is pretty fucking.
Okay, put it on there.
That's pretty good.
I don't even know how to explain it, but just uncomfortable, kind of heavy. I've had issues with like where I stand up too quick. I feel a little light, and sometimes it like in the neck starts to. Talking about it right now is actually making it worse.
Sure.
But anyway, so I was having that, and I was just ignoring it for a while, and then I never got my wisdom teeth pulled.
Right.
Because they never told me to do it.
Right.
And so my bottom left one, holy fuck, dude. About a week and a half ago, woke up one morning, sore throat, tooth was throbbing. So I was like, all right, take some medicine, Oragel, bam, bam, bam.
Oh yeah, you were doing the Oragel thing last week, weren't you?
Yeah, I was putting
that's
it in.
right.
Yeah. So actually, the left one's good now.
But now it's the other one.
It's the right one now. So this one's good. This one, I guess it's just going to take a week, I guess, for it to be gone. But anyway, I can't get into a fucking dentist for about until January.
Damn.
So I went into urgent care because I'm like, is the neck thing, the teeth, is this all
Right.
And like me feeling kind of like weak and stuff. Like, is this all like attached somehow? Is it a pinched nerve? What could it be? So anyway, she checked my neck and she's like, oh, definitely something going on there. This is after a $45 copay, and I'll probably still get billed. Definitely something going on there. You can put an ointment on it and put some heat on it. And I was like, I've been doing that. And you can take ibuprofen and Tylenol and switch back and forth for your teeth and your neck. Oh, I've been doing that. But anyway, she checked the teeth too and said, not like super urgent, but you are going to need to schedule something for sure. And I was like, all right, I'll take care of it. But
You have like an abscess in your teeth or something?
dude, it's just the wisdom ones. They just every once in a while they like flare up or something, and they get anyway. They feel great right now. Could be the Michelob.
I probably could stand a wager that might be it.
This is why I drink. But anyway, I'll let you know all my level. Okay, blood pressure was a little high. So when I first got there, I could kind of feel myself getting a little anxious, as one does when you go to a doctor. Especially if you haven't been in 9 years. I'm like, what the fuck are they going to say?
Which can raise blood pressure.
Yeah. So, but then they went back about 15 minutes later and checked it again for that reason. She had me lay down and it was like still a little high. And then as I stood up and she checked it again, it was higher. So she's like, I guess the blood pressure thing's a little concerning.
You remember what it was?
It was like 135
Yeah. Okay.
over something. I don't recall.
70 to 80
I
probably.
just remember looking at the screen and the number kept going up and up and up. And I'm like trying to tell myself like, it's all right. Come on.
Yeah.
But isn't that more of a
the-
heart rate if you're nervous, not your blood?
Well, that's all connected. But yeah, in the 30s, that would be considered elevated,
Okay.
not necessarily high.
Yeah.
Because there's normal, elevated, and then high. High is high is like what he had in the whale.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? He was like 190 over 100.
Okay.
Yeah,
It was
which
insane.
that's basically you're knocking
You're
on the door of
failing.
a stroke.
Yeah, you're failing. Yeah.
Well, it was a little over where it should probably be for like a guy my size, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
Well, I mean, that's what you get for hot dog, 7-Eleven hot dog diet.
I know. And your boy is 165 soaking wet. I got on that scale, baby.
Soaking wet?
Yeah, soaking wet.
Just took a dip first?
Yeah, they just threw a bucket of water
She
on
said
you.
hop in water really quick and with all your clothes on. And then anyway, so everything kind of like checked out as I thought it would. And I'm like, this is why I don't go to a doctor, because they just told me literally everything I needed to know.
Sure.
Outside of my blood pressure.
Yeah.
She checked my breathing and
She did a little stethoscope in your back.
I kind of like when they put on your chest. And
Sure.
People doing a conga line
I
inside
had the
of your
hardest
body.
time taking deep breaths though.
You gotta. They're listening to your lungs. Is what they're doing.
Yeah. So anyway, well, I'm glad they checked it though, because Chelsea like a week ago, she said, "Dude, you need to hit your inhaler." And I was like, "Why?" She goes, "I can hear you wheezing." I go, "But I can't. I don't hear it or feel it." And she's like, "There's definitely some wheezing going on." So I'm glad they checked it. And I guess like my what do they call that when you have like 100%?
oxygen
Oxygen
saturation.
Dude, I have 100%. I was like, all right, cool. So anyway, turns out I'm as healthy as can be.
Blood work though?
No. So with the urgent care, they won't do a physical or any of that stuff. So I rescheduled.
Blood work's really going to be the one.
I know. I'm
That
scared.
tells you everything.
I'm scared to do that. Any kind of like lab.
It's going to tell you your liver function.
I know. I really am
It's going to tell you
nervous.
some cholesterols.
Yeah. I don't want
I
to.
just did a full panel. They took 4 vials. Full panel.
All out of your arm?
Yeah. 4, which
You just
means
sit right there and they take
they
it?
ran the lipid. They ran the whole. It was like, you got like 60 answers in one test.
I don't think I want 60 answers all at once. Can I do them little by little?
Sure.
Let's start with the liver.
Yeah, we'll call
let's
you
do
in a
that
couple
last.
of weeks with the other half of it.
Yeah, because it could be bad. But no, it felt good to just get to the doctor, I guess, to at least get some things answered, I guess, if I didn't already know. But yeah, that kind of threw off my whole entire week because I took some time off work to go. And yeah. What else did I do? I don't know what else I did. I've been
skin.
No, I didn't get the M&M skin, but I have been playing Fortnite.
No M&M skin.
Dude, it's old map.
I thought you'd be all over the one with the mask.
I do need to get it. I just haven't got it yet.
It's a good one.
Dude, it's the old map.
No.
It's like I dropped in. And
remember-
I figured it'd all be like new, but the Snoop Dogg thing is in the center.
Yeah.
But then everything else around it is like the old map.
Remember landing? I always land at that castle outside of the beach down there.
The beach town. Oh,
Top
yeah,
left, and
yeah,
then
yeah,
there's a
yeah.
castle on the hill there.
Yeah.
That's the spot.
Dude, yeah. No, it's been fun, actually. I've really enjoyed it so far.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. I was on last night just playing by myself. I just been getting in randoms and just
I played
play for about an hour.
I played
and-
5 or 6 solos this morning.
yeah. It's
I
really
haven't
easy
tried
just
them.
to throw on and get into now.
The thing is, though, for me, I'm not gonna get the champion again.
Yeah.
I'm just not. So
in
I
your
think
rank.
I think for solo, I think I'm plat 3, which is still that's pretty good.
I'm a silver 3.
But yeah, yeah. Well,
I played 1 game or 2.
yeah.
It's been fun though. It's got me like kind of hooked back in a little bit when I have some downtime.
And also the main game, I've been doing builds, which has
Ooh.
been something.
Yeah.
But it kind of just comes back to you. Like you're rusty for sure.
Yeah.
But the thing is, after playing zero build for so long, it's actually kind of nice to be able to protect yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you get shot, you're so used to like running to the nearest tree or something, where in builds it's nice to just get shot and go, okay, I'm in a box now.
Yeah.
you know,
Just
just
get
a
your
little
shit back
shelter.
together.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's been fun.
Pretty good loot right now too.
Yeah.
Pretty good loot. I hate the suppressed snipe. It sucks. But
know.
you know what they had the other day that I completely forgot about was launch pads.
Oh
I
yeah.
got a launch pad the other day and I was like, oh god.
Takes you back.
that's
You build
right.
up and just throw it down.
I need him to bring back campfires.
Oh, that you can throw down by yourself.
That would
Yeah.
be big time. But
That would be nice.
pretty good, man. I love a blue tack.
It's been a lot of fun. It's got me
That
back into gaming. a
that
little bit.
AR is unusable though.
Yeah.
That normal AR.
Yeah.
I'm a big
I definitely have it installed.
Damn,
I gotta.
what's
I'm gonna test it out a little bit tomorrow. I think when I get home from work.
Oh, dude, it's
yeah, it's
Because,
a good season so far.
yeah.
Yeah, kids don't have school tomorrow, so I'm pretty pumped for that.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I
Wait,
have
is
tomorrow,
tomorrow off?
Yeah, I have tomorrow off.
What
too.
is it? President's Day? Thanksgiving? What is it?
It's Veterans Day.
Veterans.
Veterans Day.
Speaking of which, when this drops, happy birthday, Tyler,
Oh yeah.
my little brother. Yeah, he turns 20
Oh no.
when he fell into the rose bush. As you're
20.
listening to this, my brother will be 20. It'll be his birthday
And I was there when you guys adopted him.
when he
at
was
the courtroom.
conceived.
So was I.
So was Fost, and then we went to
I was wearing a lot of Volcom.
not
that-
Pietro,
Went to
Abby's.
Wearing a lot of Volcom that day.
Oh, I still have that picture of us 3.
And then I hit him with a Wii remote.
Yes, you did, right
Sure
in the
did.
face. He was a little guy
He's
then.
been through a lot.
Remember when you played Wii bowling with a frozen bag of veggies on your head?
It was hot, man. Actually,
I
Halo's house
remember.
got warm that night.
Hey, we were throwing perfect games like fucking fiends, though.
We had a little mini party there.
Damn, man.
You know what? And I didn't watch anything this week.
I might
Fost.
plug
I'm
that.
like you.
I might plug that Wii in and stream bowling.
That'd be fun.
Stream
Should.
Wii bowling on Twitch.
Yeah, that'd be fun. The new one was fun too. That was on the Switch.
The new Wii Sports that they had.
The whatever. Yeah, I don't remember what it was called though.
I just give me the
good,
golf. Give me the bowling. The tennis is fine.
Baseball's
the
fun?
the one I played the least was the boxing.
Oh, I love.
And you had to have
it's
both
fun,
remotes.
but the other thing I don't want to.
Yeah, the nunchuck.
The tennis
baseball's
is
hella
fun.
fun, too.
Baseball's fun.
Yep.
The bowling, and then when you figure out that little cheat and throw it up on the railing, and
The music though.
Oh, to knock all the
bam, bam.
and I have maybe in the history of the Wii the most ridiculous character ever made.
Oh yes, you sure
What is
did.
his name? Butterball or
And
Butterback or
is
something?
Back butter.
Back butter.
And then I made God Granola.
That character
Yeah.
is genuinely disturbing.
It sure is.
It's really bad.
It's like its eyes are down here, and it has like a little tiny ass like full tooth smile up
Yeah.
here where the eyes are supposed to be.
It should be the thumbnail for this episode.
I have that upstairs. I have that black Wii upstairs.
I gotta do that sometime. A little pregame pod bowling.
Yeah.
There we
The
go.
blood flowing.
Oh, it's flowing, baby.
Let me know if you. Okay. Anyway. All right.
Anyway,
Heavy neck so far.
that's not bad.
I do like the heavy neck.
Yeah, I don't think I watched anything this week either.
No
Come to
found
think of it.
footage, huh?
No, what did we? Oh, we finished the movie X, and then we watched
Pearl.
Yeah. So no, I watched a little something.
Haven't gotten to Maxine yet, huh?
No, Maxine's the next one.
What are these now? Is it a series?
It's a series, yeah. They're A24 films.
Oh, okay.
It's a 3-piece thing with Mia Goth, Jenna Ortega's in the first one with Kid Cudi.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
X.
That's,
You
I know
might
what
actually
you're
enjoy.
talking
They're
about.
actually pretty good. I didn't think I'd like the second one. I really enjoyed it.
I know what you're talking about. I think I just watched an A20. Oh, no. Never mind.
Yeah. And what else? Oh, and I watched the fucking and the election happened. So we won't get into that. But I'm sure.
What did
we
you
will.
watch? Just coverage and stuff?
Just coverage, yeah. Dude, I was up so late because it wasn't called obviously until like later. But
I think everyone was. Yeah, I think.
I was also up
I
very
don't
late
know.
that night.
I actually didn't see any numbers for viewership. They
I
normally put
love
those
it.
out.
Every 4 years, dude. I'm so into it.
Yeah, it's just after watching the Newsroom, and I know that's a TV show,
Right.
but like I can just see what they're doing, which is like on purpose building up the suspense, and so I'm like, okay, like you know what I mean? Like they'll be like this state, this person's winning by 90%, and then it says
This just in.
and then it says 1% counted.
Yeah.
And it's like what are we doing?
Dude, the whole time, like I stayed off of social media I was just on. I just did like a Google search for election results. And
Okay,
so it was
I was
just-
gonna
it
say, if you stream east to this,
no, no. This was one, and I do
I'm
it,
sure it was on there.
and I do it. I do it every time, and I just follow the AP, the AP one.
yeah.
And I swear, I was just chilling on the couch, and I was just watching that thing just like every few minutes or so for hours and hours and hours. And I was just like so enthralled by it, just like
It's a boxing match, man.
it really was,
exciting.
and just like watching it slowly tick up. Like, oh, this person's got like 70% in this area, but like,
Yeah.
it's kind of flipping the other way.
Yeah.
But it's only 27%
And
counted.
that's the big thing is you got to
So it's
look.
like-
You
so
got to
it's
look
like-
at the fine print.
So it's like, okay, well, I gotta watch the trend. It like, how does it change over the next like 20% or so? And it's just like slowly watching the grid kind of go, from East Coast to West Coast.
Yeah.
The the fine print is really what's you got to look at that. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's very deceiving on
Oh,
purpose to like get you to feel
Yep.
wild.
And that's why I stayed away from like the broadcasts of it, because those like there's just so much extra rhetoric for it, where it's just like I don't want to hear their opinion about it.
That's their Super Bowl.
Oh
Yeah, dude.
yeah,
I love the guys on the touchscreen. They're like,
Yeah, that shit's
let's take it back to 2016. Boom,
That-
boom, boom. And it's
that's
like,
a-
holy, this guy's killing.
that touchscreen's pretty intense too.
Dude, yeah. The
There's
guy,
a lot going on.
I'll give you this. This guy on CNN.
Yeah,
And
what's
I'm not
his
even-
name?
I can't remember.
Steve Francis
yes.
Yeah, Steve Francis. And
from
like,
Maryland.
yes, yes, indeed.
We learned that.
yeah, CNN's not like my choice for like news, but I was watching different ones, but I will say the guy on CNN fucking kills that screen, man. That dude is insane.
That screen. Don't you have kind of a screen like that in your school? Or don't classrooms have a screen like that?
No, they're not touch screen.
Oh, they're not touchscreen?
They're about that size though. They're fucking huge.
Dude's
I thought they were
a
touchscreen. I didn't know
They're
that.
covered by like plastic too.
Dude's like John Madden out there.
Dude, it's crazy,
just drawing
man.
the playbook on the screen.
And he just knows all these numbers too.
Yeah,
It's
it gets crazy when they zoom in and start getting the counties.
like tiny little. They're like,
shit.
here's Lake or Erie County, and it's like
that's when it gets intense.
this dude
is the
must have
county
done
to
these
watch
with the
right
fingers
here.
like
Yeah.
30,000 times that
Yeah.
night.
So how do you run that at the school then? Off a computer?
What do you mean?
The screens at schools?
From a computer, you just screen share. Yeah,
I think richer schools might be touchscreen.
probably.
Because I've definitely seen on TikTok teachers with touchscreen, those giant screens.
Oh, for sure. I would love that. That'd be great.
You guys ever watch like Bluey or anything in your classrooms?
No, not Bluey. We watch movies every once in a while, but we might have watched the sad Bluey episode just to be sad. There's a very sad Bluey episode.
Is there?
Yeah,
All right. Episode 80. Here we go.
just now.
Yeah, played some ranked Fortnite. You know what though? I just love raid because everything means more. It makes them a little more intense. You take it more serious. But I did I think I played 4 or 5 just normal unranked battle royale games today.
Yeah, it feels good.
Well, it feels good because everyone sucks.
That's good. I'm going to fit right in when I get back
It's nice to
into
go
it.
from like ranked where you'll have
Sweat.
maybe 3 or 4 kills to like normal where I think the last win that I had like 14.
You talking ranked reload?
Yeah, ranked reload. Yeah.
Okay.
But I've been doing it all. I did ranked reload, and then ranked reload no build, and then ranked normal battle royale, and then ranked zero build. So I'm like gold 2, gold 3, plat 2, plat 3.
So you're
Okay.
You're kind of covering everything then.
You got to bounce around, and also that the reload, if you play it long enough, it starts to drive you crazy.
What level are you? Yeah, I've noticed that with myself too. I switched last night.
So you got to switch every once in a while. I think I'm 58. I think.
Okay, I'm like 18, I think.
Yeah. Been playing quite a bit.
I'm at 1.
You you level up pretty quick though, man. And
Yeah, I feel like you do.
You just play the game, open every box that you can. That's where the XP comes.
Remember when we used to like grind challenges?
Yeah, I don't even look at the challenges anymore.
I don't either.
When they pop up, I'm like, I guess I ran 18,000 meters or whatever.
I guess I slid for 5,000 meters.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. So played that. Yeah. I don't think we'll get the champion though, because
That's crazy.
that was fucking craziness. Let's see. Went to the driving range on
I saw the pic.
Tuesday, maybe. I can't remember when. I went. No, it had to be Thursday. Went to the driving range Thursday. It felt good. I hadn't gone for maybe a week and a half. Almost 2 weeks, and it felt good, man. I think I over golfed a little bit.
Probably a little bit.
I really do.
We talked about this off camera a little bit. I mean, you were playing.
It was a lot.
You were playing 96 holes of golf.
What do you mean over golf? Like you're getting tired of it?
No, I just it's hard to explain, but like even with basketball, I used to like play all the time, and then when I take a few days off and come back, I would be really good.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Just kind of a fresh. Anyway, shot pretty good at the range. It felt good. That 56, I was getting way up in the air, right to that. I think it's a 95-yard marker right on that hill. I love that's just the Salem.
Oh, you just went to the range.
Yeah, just the range.
Okay.
Good old Salem golf course range.
It's a good range, man.
It is.
It's a good time. I don't love the guy that works there. Kind of a dick.
Was it the same guy that was there when you and I went there? Yeah,
kind of a dick.
He's a really weird personality.
Yeah.
He's got like that whole aura of just I'm better than you.
Yeah.
But without really saying it.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's weird. Also, I realized
Fuck yeah.
I realized
I don't know. It reminded me of like the Ken Kniff.
Yeah.
I realized that they have punch cards there for the range.
So what's that?
I've gone there at least 25 times and paid $10 each. And
What's a punch card do?
And you can pre-buy like 10 visits. So it's $10 each for a medium
and they just
bucket.
clip it?
$10 each for a medium bucket. And I've done that at least 25 times. That's $250. But you can pre-buy them and you get 10 trips medium bucket for like $80. So it saves you 20.
Oh, shit.
Saves you $20 to prepay it.
Yeah.
Didn't even know that was a thing.
Well, now you do.
But got there, hadn't eaten all day. I got there like noon or something and grabbed a Snicker bar there, which I hardly ever get. But if I'm like, I need a little pick-me-up,
It's a good one.
man, that Snicker bar really hits.
It has to be the best candy bars, like if you're hungry.
For sure.
And that's why they pushed like the
peanut. It's the
hungry, why wait?
Yeah, Snickers and Paydays, man. Those are the ones.
I had a little Snicker and a Sprite there, and it was just a nice little.
You've been on a Sprite kick. You got a Sprite at dinner last night, too.
Yeah, it's just refreshing, man. Sometimes I don't feel like a dark soda. Sometimes I just want a lighter.
Yeah, yep.
That makes sense.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah, that Sprite really hit last night. I was so thirsty. Holy fuck.
Parts from the game.
What else?
You watch anything?
Let's just see here. Oh yeah,
Did you go to a football game?
I did watch. Well, okay. Only Murders in the Building is over. Agatha all along over.
Yeah, so now what do you do?
Shrinking is out. Did you watch any Shrinking?
First episode.
Great.
Yeah.
I think there's only 4 out so far, so you're good. Maybe
There
5.
might be
actually.
5 now. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Thoughts on the first episode?
Siegel looks nice.
I think everyone in that show is attractive. Like,
Yeah.
they all are just like good-looking people.
I know, it's like frustrating.
Crazy.
Even the, what's the girl he's sleeping with? Vanessa?
Yeah.
Is that her name?
She's ridiculous.
Yeah, she's so
She's like
hot.
6'4", but still.
Oh, is she really
she's
tall?
Yeah.
Oh, because she
good.
does stand
Yeah,
next to him.
just
He's
fine
tall.
for me.
Yeah. She's beautiful though.
Yeah. It feels like it's been a couple of years since that show's been out. Maybe
Yep.
it hasn't, but it felt good to get back into that world.
Yeah, it felt like it was just nice to see these people again.
Yeah, like
I love the parents of his neighbors.
Yeah.
Episode 2 and 3 are where you kind of figure out where the season's gonna go, and it's
Oh, okay. I only finished the
Holy
first
fuck.
episode. There were a couple like moments within the first episode. I was like, oh, this is kind of. There's a couple corny moments, but then it kind of brings you back.
man.
It was interesting to see because in the first season they don't show what happened to his. Yeah,
that's exactly it.
and in the first episode, there's a little
little
tiny
cut
glimpse
scene.
into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, all
Keep
right,
watching.
okay.
It's fucking good.
How many hauls have you had since we started?
Are you
this?
on
That
that
was
kick right
that
now?
was my 6th.
Do you even have a cough?
I had a little head cold this weekend. I'm on the tail end of it now,
Okay.
but yeah, I've had 80 since Friday.
I'm gonna sign you up for Halls awareness.
Yeah.
Doesn't it make you feel weird?
Like a Halls Anonymous.
I like
joint.
to be numb. I've said it before. I like to be numb.
Dude, I should have brought my Oragel for you.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, here we
Get
go.
that,
Yeah.
get that Frank Ocean Novocaine action.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I keep seeing the trailer for the Gladiator 2 with Denzel, Pedro. Looks pretty awesome.
It comes out soon, doesn't it?
Yep.
think
Next
Dan-
week.
I think, Dan Lanning is
week
also
and a half.
in it.
I think it comes out the same weekend as Wicked.
It's like 2 weeks.
They're saying, by the way, with early ticket sales, that this could be another Barbenheimer
The 2
with
movies.
Wicked and Gladiator coming out.
Oh, really?
And Wicked Gladiator.
Yeah.
Wicked
I'm in for that,
Gladiator.
by the way.
I would be. all
Anyway,
about
I
that.
realized this sounds crazy that I realized this week that I'd never seen Gladiator.
Really?
I just have heard "Are you not entertained?" because of the Black album, Jay-Z, the Jay-Z album.
That is true. And the Ducks are doing that all over the place right now.
That's what did it. Was the Ducks versus them video where they went into the thumbs down thing with the Gladiator, and I was like,
Also,
right.
not for nothing, I love that they're doing that. Of
course, it's awesome.
It's so cool.
The Duck did that so many times yesterday when you watched it. He was just doing thumbs down all the time. Anyway, so I was like, okay, I gotta watch it because I really want to see the new one.
What'd you think?
Yeah, so it's definitely really good. It's a lot though.
Oh, it sure is.
I think I've just grown out of the. I love seeing 600 people cut each other's throats at one time. I'm just after a while, I'm just like,
It's pretty cool.
okay, I want like more story now.
Oh, it's story driven.
Then like, oh, I'm a sword, and
That's what it sounds like, too.
Joaquin is very good in it.
Oh, yeah. He's a real asshole.
As oh god,
Yeah,
what was his name in that? Commodus? Is he Commodus?
It's good, man.
so.
It's good. So at least at least I saw it before this second one
Yeah. Well,
comes out.
you
soon.
might be a little confused if you hadn't.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's good though. I enjoyed it. I think I would have enjoyed it more at 18 years old.
in
Yeah.
2000 when it came out.
Yeah. But it was good. Crazy cast.
Yeah.
Cast is insane.
This is definitely one of those movies where I worry about the fact that it's coming out 20 something years after the first one was made. Like, did they wait too long to do this? I hope that's not the case.
Cast looks insane.
It does,
Yeah.
and I'm really hopeful for that.
And it's not like it's.
I'm also trying to figure out where are they going with it.
I'm gonna guess some deaths,
A couple.
There will be a couple of
probably
those.
some sword fights,
At least one.
maybe some fireball things in the air,
What about jugs?
maybe some jugs.
Probably a couple of those. I'm sure Denzel's going to say King Kong ain't got nothing in there somewhere.
God, I hope so. Oh my God,
They're like, who's King Kong?
that should be in his contract that he has to say that every movie.
Just slip it in wherever you
Writers
can.
have to write that in.
Zeus ain't got nothing
Oh my
on me.
God. Yeah, I mean, I like that period of time in movies. That's always fun. But
You're a big 300 guy.
I've never seen 300.
Really?
It's a fun movie.
Again, it's
I don't know why I feel like I watched it with you.
I get it, man. I get the blood. Whatever. Give me a story. What's going on? I don't need a 15-minute fight scene.
This guy wants a La La Land.
Definitely.
I know.
300 in La La Land.
Yeah.
That would be something. Yeah. Anyway, it was good.
Okay.
Perfectly fine. I finished the second It. I had 20 minutes left.
Okay.
Finished that. Yeah, those movies. They're not a happy time.
No.
They're really not a happy time.
No.
He's got real issues.
I love Chastain in that movie though. I love her and everything, but love Chastain, love Hater.
And
Who else is in that?
isn't Hawkeye in it? No, he's not in it.
Definitely.
I do love some Skarsgård action too.
Billy?
Good old William.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a wild role.
Nobody else could really do that, right?
I don't think so.
No, I don't
really
think
don't
so.
think so.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
There's a lot of people that could be pretty creepy, but he's a different level.
He has the eyes and everything.
Maybe The Rock.
As Pennywise.
Why not?
The Rock does everything.
The
He can
Rock
do
as
anything.
Pennywise would be ridiculous.
The 360-pound Pennywise.
Yeah.
1% body fat.
Just rock bottoming all of his subjects.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, we'll go into yesterday. What the fuck happened? Oh, had a little birthday celebration, and you guys saw the decor up there.
Yeah.
It's still up there.
It was for me. I just
Oh.
All the pink. That seems appropriate
it's
for you.
a lot of fucking pink up there, man.
He's going to celebrate for
Can I
the
tell you
next
something? Here's
month.
the reason that was on Tuesday. Here's the reason I haven't taken that decor down.
It's kind of cute.
It's cute, but also I hate popping balloons.
Oh, it's the worst.
I fucking hate it,
Put headphones in.
and they're all over the floor.
Uh-huh.
And I almost just filled my garbage can up because they came yesterday. I was
With balloons
I'm
that
just
aren't
gonna-
popped?
Yeah,
With
just
filled balloons?
I'll fill up 7 balloons in the garbage can and it's full.
Oh, my God.
But
put headphones
I
in.
hate popping them, man. I really do.
Well, so that's why you just gotta inhale all the air.
I've never done that. That terrifies me.
Get some super high pitched voice Matty.
I've never
Whippets.
never done that in my life. I'm gonna be the one person that's allergic to propane or whatever the fuck's in there.
It's not propane.
I'm gonna I'll die. They don't put propane in. No. What do they put in the propane? Helium.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. I have a helium barbecue. Helium barbecue.
A propane balloon. It's insane. It just explodes.
They would charge way more for that balloon.
God. I
Oh,
don't
my
think that
God.
would float either. I think propane's heavy. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Well, you learn something every day.
You might want to write down propane balloon.
Also, I blew up all those balloons. I bought a balloon pump or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
It literally didn't work. It just didn't work.
You have a balloon pump attached to your face.
I know. So that's what I ended up doing. I will say it was from the Dollar Tree.
That'd be that.
Probably why.
But it was one of the
Checks
things
out.
like, you put it on the end and then you pump it in and it would pump air in. And then when you went back down, it would just take the air out.
Show me that motion again.
Well, yeah, like this. Just sideways.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, blew those. You know what I am really good at though is tying balloons.
Are you?
Yeah.
Around those things?
Yeah, you go and then through the middle.
You are a woodbender too. So.
Anyway, yeah, that was when was that, I guess? I'm gonna say Tuesday, maybe.
Sure.
God, this week what day is this? Sunday?
Yeah, it is.
God. This week felt long.
It was just kind of a weird week.
Yeah.
It really was.
We all got an extra hour of sleep too.
Was that just this week?
That was the Sunday. That was a week ago.
God.
It sure was.
So it went backwards.
Yeah. I think that's what throws everything off. I'm not that type of person.
Wait, so it went backwards. That means that
We gained. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we talked about that because you were looking at the thing and you went to work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Is that your whole week?
I don't remember what the fuck.
Besides the game?
Yeah, duck game yesterday. Yeah, so Huss came down yesterday. Huss and I went to Original Pancake House yesterday.
You got one of the most picturesque photos of your food that I have ever seen.
They should license the photo I took yesterday for their socials. Got a little chocolate chip pancake, side of bacon,
Okay.
hot chocolate.
Their side of bacon is so good. Those bacon strips are huge.
I don't understand what kind of bacon it is and how it tastes that good. I don't know what it is. But it's
and how
good.
they're that big.
Yeah,
those pieces of bacon are like this long.
and they're like this though.
They're crazy.
Really, really good. House got a little stack of 3 pancakes and a little breakfast scramble. He loves a scramble.
Oh,
he
he's a
really
scramble
does because
guy.
he gets that at my father's place all the time.
He loves a scramble. Picked Fost up. Went down
Headed south.
I-5. Stopped in Albany to get some Dayquil.
Okay. Oh, allergies flaring up.
No, just the
just
little head
that.
cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that. And tell you may relate to this,
Always.
but it's what I saw dating a teacher.
Ooh, it's the worst.
I haven't gotten sick in 3 years.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? And now I'm like, every weekend now I'm like,
Hey, you're hanging out with
God damn it.
You're hanging out with a woman that's in a germ factory every day.
Dude,
Basically,
and they're fucking first graders, dude. They're just nasty.
That's
Do you get sick more because of school, you think?
Sure.
probably, but also Chelsea works at a hospital.
Yeah, and
Walking around that
and
pee
respiratory.
and your kids as well.
And my own kids, yeah. It's ongoing
Tough.
through this time of year.
So yeah, it's part of the gig, I guess.
It
I'm
is,
just
yeah.
gonna be sick more.
Hey, but she has a whole summer off.
I know, trust me, I know.
Yeah.
It's fucking awesome. And oh yeah, I gotta hit the health food store. I gotta get that
Wellness formula.
the wellness one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I think she takes 2 of those every morning, or 3 of them. I think the serving size is 3. I think.
That's the tablets.
Yeah, the tablets.
Sure
she takes
is.
3 of those every morning,
Wellness formula.
and I still got sick.
Well, yeah,
take them
it's because you're not taking them.
Yeah, no, I've been
Wait,
taking. Go ahead.
you take them like as you start to feel ill a little bit?
I think she just
or
takes them in general.
You can take them when you're starting to feel something, and you can take that dose, or you can take a maintenance dose. Of
Yeah.
just one a day, every day.
Yeah, because it's like when you look at the thing, it's just like all the vitamins and minerals you need.
Yeah.
I need to start doing that.
If you're
Pop something
taking
in
like
morning.
if you're taking like the full strength though, you can only take it for 2 weeks at a time.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you'll get the diminishing returns.
So I've been doing just the emergencies every once a day,
Okay.
which
How's
I
that
love. I got the pink lemonade ones.
Of course
that
you
is a
did.
good
Oh
one.
my fuck, they're good.
Of course you did.
But yeah, a lot of vitamin
I used to do
C
yes,
and
yes.
B.
C.
Yeah. No, and there's B in there too.
A little bit of B, but that's not the
But
main
yeah,
part
it's
of it.
like 2,000 times your daily of C in there.
Jeez.
Which, I mean, technically you can do way more than that.
Yeah. I used to drink almost a gallon of orange juice a day. Remember that time?
Yeah.
Oh,
and then-
yeah.
Well, yeah, and then you gave yourself peptic ulcers.
Yeah, not good times.
And then you had your beer floats for while Kurt was here.
Anyway, yeah.
Also for your vitamin C.
Yeah.
head cold. It's only been 3 days. Today's way better. So it's, it's just a
Yeah.
little.
You sound better today than you did yesterday.
Yesterday
you,
was-
you sounded a little congested.
Congested and I was phlegmy.
And you tried to scream through a whole game.
And that's the thing is on the way down, I was like, I'm just going to be a little more quiet this game. It's fine.
His version of screaming at the game is also really funny.
So you've been to Doug games.
Oh, yeah.
On defense, everyone goes, oh, right?
Were you on?
It gets so loud that you literally can't tell what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
So like yesterday, I was just doing random noises. I was like, wow, like just like crazy, just different ones.
He did one. It caught me off guard really bad. He just went, hi. It's like, all right.
Because it gets so loud in there. No one knows.
That's what I was hearing on the broadcast. Oh God!
But that was really fun. Anyway, I went down thinking like, I'm just going to take it a little easy on the vocals.
You can't, though.
And you can't, dude.
No.
And, like literally that place has such an aura that when you walk in, like I didn't even remember that I had a head cold that whole time.
Yeah.
Because it's just, you get a little amped.
Oh, but when you leave, you feel like shit again.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. The walk there wasn't that bad. Walk back was rough because it was a little drizzle going.
Yeah.
Oh, and we've been standing for 4 hours.
Yeah, that was a tough walk. You got to pull the trigger on the parking moving forward. It was it's like $120, which is a lot.
But it's right there.
Dude, that one time we went with the parking. Remember that? We all had to pee. We walked out of the car and we're just at the
There was like a set of porta potties right
and
there.
then 10 feet to the right, we're just at the steps. That was,
Yeah.
oh my God, that was so
Man,
awesome.
that was a good time.
Oregon also wasn't 10-0 at that time.
No.
Yeah.
No. And we ran into our old friend, Mr. Joel Brooks there.
Yeah, nice.
Friend of the pod,
He
too.
has season tickets, section 11, right, like on the 45-yard line right there.
Okay, yeah.
And I texted him and said, "You going to the game?" And he was there, and we met up down on the field after. And him and his son were there.
Nice.
They had just tailgated with Jeff Mayle.
Yeah, I saw his pictures, yeah.
So there's that. Shout out to Joel. He's a avid listener, I hear.
Oh, really?
He is.
He loves all of our jokes?
He sure does.
I don't know about that. But
Well, he's still listening, so
Yeah.
it's got to say something.
avid listener, and he deploys to Egypt on Monday.
Really?
Yep.
So he's gone for about a year over there in the old Egypt.
Wow. Isn't he a cop?
Hopefully he can. Hopefully he can report back on how those pyramids were in fact built.
Yeah. I told him to get some Pizza Hut across from the pyramids while he's there,
Okay.
since there is one right over there.
Tell you what's not for me, and I want to go. Egypt's not for me, man.
Not for a year.
'Cause
Scorpions.
I'll tell
and
you
stuff?
what.
Snakes.
I'm gonna walk down a street looking for spices or whatever you buy there,
Water.
and I'm just gonna see a fucking cobra in a basket, and I'm gonna go, okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go home now.
Yeah, I would
That's
too.
it.
Yeah. See ya.
Well, it's somebody's going to be playing like a flute or whatever, and it's going to come out, and then it's going to stare you in the eyes, and then you're going to turn into a sleeper agent.
I will literally punch the living fuck out of that snake. Try to look me in the eyes.
I would love to see you punch a snake.
I don't even want to touch it.
I don't either.
Well, if you don't want to touch it, I don't think punching it is going to be
You know what
a
I
good
would do?
idea
Actually,
for
I have
you.
an idea. Here's what I would do: get it back down in the basket. You put a lid on. You
Yeah,
duct
suffocate
tape the
it.
lid closed so it can never get out. Right.
Right.
Put it on the ground. And then I rent a Great All and drive over.
Wow. I really hope.
That went really.
What's
that
the
got
animal?
heavy.
What's the animal one that the cruelty? The company.
PETA.
PETA. I really hope they're not listening right now.
Don't care.
Okay.
Throw blood on me. I don't care.
No, Pete would be like, no, we would do the same thing.
Yeah.
It's nasty, man.
Snakes are scary.
Anyway, I think that's it.
Yeah, we went off
Make sure
there.
here. Driving range, raid Fortnite, gladiator, duck game. Birthday celebration. It's a good time, man. It's a good time.
Somehow we all had pretty light
Yeah,
weeks, and
you're-
we still
yeah.
talked for an hour.
You're
about
impressed
it.
by the railing up there.
I mean,
Yeah?
I definitely am.
By the way, I always buy too much streamer.
You can
All of the streamer that's up was barely a roll. I think I bought 3 rolls.
Oh my God.
I didn't know how much.
Speaking of decorating, I'll just add really quick before we move on. I had started decorating for Christmas. I have it up before you. The girls and I spent the weekend getting the tree up. We got 2 trees, a big guy and then a little guy that's like a tabletop one. And I've yet to hang lights yet though, but I think I'm going with the 1 bulb joints this time.
Yeah.
Nice,
Way to go.
clean. But I need to get out there. Chelsea told me not to get on the roof by myself, and I said that's what I do every year. And she said the amount of people around your age that come into the emergency room,
busiest day of the year at the ER.
Yeah, and I said,
I
what's
fell.
the difference?
Remember that video? I fell off the ladder.
I remember it.
So
Remember
good.
that?
What's the difference between if somebody's there and I fall, or I just? What is she saying? Someone should
if you
like
can
hold
break
my
your-
legs.
If you can break your but if you break your neck, someone can call for you.
I've never fallen off a roof.
Well, you will.
Are you gonna come help me?
No,
Okay.
but that video is ridiculous of me falling because I fall and then hit a trash can.
Yeah, you
Roll
sure
into a trash can.
Oh my God, it's so funny. And then what's Phil say? Your boy. Your boy.
So ridiculous. Anyway, lights go up outside the house on the 13th. So that's a Wednesday. This Wednesday.
Oh, nice.
And then
gotta do the inside.
I'm going to do, I'm waiting a little bit. Here's why I'm waiting.
Okay.
Because I'm going to do a real tree this year.
Oh.
And if I get it now, it's dead by Christmas.
Who talked you into that?
There may have been some persuasion, I suppose, but I grew up with real trees as
Same.
well. So
Nothing beats a real tree.
yeah, the only thing is I don't have a stand for a real one, like that you put water in and shit. So I got to get a stand.
Oh. Damn, gonna break the bank.
I know. Fuck. Christmas decor is so expensive again. This
Oh my
year.
God. Dollar Tree, baby.
Like I'm talking like for outside, like a blow up thing is like $350 now.
Yeah.
Holy
It's
smokes.
craziness.
Yeah. Well, this economy.
Anyway, yeah, we'll get there. I guess I could get 2 trees, like one now and one December 10th or something.
There you go.
I mean, I guess we got to get one for down here.
I just don't want. Oh, that's a good idea. I could put a
Oh.
tree in the right there. That's a good idea.
It's got to be on camera though. It's gonna go behind us.
Sure. Yeah, we can get
put it like right
get
here.
a little guy behind us.
Got a little void spot right
There we
there.
go.
I think I have like a little 3-foot fake one.
Man, the Christmas episode is gonna be sick.
And ironically, we could just do the Wet Bandits again.
We could. I kept my costume.
I'm not putting the makeup on though. God.
That was an oversight of we used the wrong makeup.
Will you be Santa and Fost and I can be your little elves?
Yep. No, you
Not
guys
for
are just going to
Christmas,
be
just-
your kid. You got to sit on my lap, ask what you want. You're not in this.
I would love to sit on
I
your
do have
lap.
a Santa suit.
Okay.
I really do.
Is it a tracksuit?
No, it is.
It needs to be.
It is a full-on suit, beard. I got the glasses, the gloves.
We gotta call up your mom to sew something together.
I also have a Rudolph costume.
Okay.
I have a train conductor costume.
All right, let's not ruin it for
I got a lot of
for
stuff.
the fans.
I got a lot of stuff.
We may or may not be dressing up for the Christmas
That is
episode.
coming up though.
I know. Yeah.
What episode?
Will you dress up as a turkey for the Thanksgiving episode?
I'm already brown.
I'll be a
That's
I'll be a pilgrim and I'll have a gun.
Yeah.
There
We
you
just
go, yeah.
we just got to get that same rifle again.
Just
Yeah.
and yeah, if anyone's gonna culturally appropriate, it's gonna be Colby. Let's get a headdress on you. Maybe paint your skin brown.
Yeah. Whatever you want to do.
This land is yours.
I'll be John Smith. Is that his name?
This land is your land
Is it?
until we take it.
Okay. On to the next thing.
Here we go.
Let's move.
Yeah, I think that's it. Shout out to Louie. Yeah, okay, here we go.
Do we care?
You bet your ass we can.
All right, do we
We
care
always
is here, and this is the section where I just compile stuff that happened throughout the week, and if we care, we talk about it. If we don't care, we don't.
This
Which
is the
usually
what?
means we still talk about it.
What is it, Fost? If you had to relate it to food.
Dude, I'm so hungry thinking about it right now. It is a nice plate of meat and potatoes, though.
That sounds nice.
With
What do you think your favorite meat and potato combo is?
gotta get like a really good pork roast. I think.
Roast is good.
yeah, roast for sure.
Get some carrots and celery in there. Get some mashed potatoes, maybe like some reds.
Oh yeah,
with the skin on still. And then get that nice brown gravy in there.
Yeah.
roast for sure.
It might be a prime rib for me.
Okay.
Give me a prime rib. Give me some au jus.
That is another one that's pretty hard to ignore.
And just some mashed potatoes. Although, give me a prime rib and some au gratin. That's there. Or not prime rib. Rib eye. Sorry. Give me a rib eye and some au gratin potatoes. I'm not even mad at a ham and scalloped potato.
Man, that's one of my favorite Christmas combos is the ham and the scalloped potatoes combo.
That's a good time. I'm not even mad at like a roast is nice.
Yeah.
Meat and potatoes.
Throw that in the goddamn crock pot.
This one's a little less fancy, but I love the little 8-piece dark at Safeway with the JoJo's.
Oh my god.
Sure.
We're so off today.
It's
Unhinged.
It's not as classy, but it is still really good.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Unhinged.
What the fuck did I write here this first one? Oh, WP. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
The WPBL. You know what that is?
Women's Pro Bowling League? Did I get that right?
No.
What did you say?
You're not far off. You're just on the wrong sport. It's the Professional Baseball League for women, looking to launch 6 teams in 2026. It will be the first women's hardball league in decades.
I didn't know this
Yeah,
existed.
so they're launching the
And it's-
WPBL,
and it's baseball.
and it's baseball.
Ah.
Yep.
I would-
Hardball, baby.
There's no crying in baseball.
I would watch
Yep.
that. I think.
2026, they're launching 6 teams.
Stick to bowling.
I don't know if it's going to be, I don't know where they'll be, but 6 teams.
Okay.
Coming to Volcano Stadium.
Yep.
Yeah.
Quincy Jones passes away at 91.
Quince.
Boy, oh boy. You want to talk about
That happened this week? Yeah. Holy
I feel like that happened like
I know.
3 weeks ago.
you want to talk about
a producer.
I think that he fits the bill for genius, for musical genius. Yeah, pretty much any big song you heard in the 70s and 80s was Quincy Jones.
Had his fingerprints all over it.
Him and Michael are both gone.
Yeah, and shout out to Rashida Jones for losing her father.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, legend. Quincy.
That's what she gets for trying to steal Pam's guy.
Yep. Oh, God. Yeah, that is a rough.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I just last night finished The Office.
Oh, really?
So I've been watching it
Yeah.
again in order and not skipping any.
Watch the last episode.
Let me tell you something. I agree that it's a different show after Michael leaves.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of, it's a different kind, but there's a lot of funny this last season.
Well, it's still a comedy. I mean,
It's because, man, I have laughed out loud because there's the whole thing about Angela's husband, the senator, and Oscar being in a relationship behind closed doors.
Oh, yeah.
And then Dwight finally gets actual manager. Andy kind of loses his mind and goes on American Idol. There's a lot of funny, man. It is a different show for sure, but you know what I don't like though, and it's good TV, but that last season there's Pam, Jim and Pam drama. Remember, like they start going to marriage counseling and shit. Mm-hmm. It's sad, man. I don't like. They show Pam crying. It's sad.
Can't watch that.
Because remember Jim opens the sports thing in Philly.
That's right. With
And he starts
Craig Robinson's character.
Yep. So
Yeah.
he starts going to Philly and she's taking care of the kids and they have fights and stuff. It's It's not sad.
I mean, one of the greatest bits, it was even after Michael Scott with D'Angelo Vickers.
Oh God.
The juggling act.
Yeah.
He's like, incoming. Catches one and he's like, don't you need juggling?
Yeah.
Or don't you need balls to juggle? And he's like, no. And he does it without, and it's playing Evanescence in the background. Dude, that is one of the funniest fucking things. And
sure.
he goes over to Phyllis's head and he starts bouncing the ball. It's so good.
There's a really really heartfelt moment that, because I love Andy.
Yeah.
But Andy's kind of unlikable in the last season because he's kind of an asshole in the last season. once he's manager. But he has it hit me a little bit the other night. Because he's unlikable, and then he quits the job to go get into acting and all that, and he comes to the guitar, and it's like the first moment that Andy has a human moment in this whole season. Yeah. And he sings the Sarah McLachlan, "I Will Remember You." And at first you're like, oh, this is gonna be like a joke thing, but then he like sings really well and plays it really well. And they do that whole, like, they're panning to the people and they're like starting to tear up. Yeah. It's like, oh man. And then that last episode, man, I love that Creed song.
Oh yeah.
Holy fuck. Dude.
As he's getting arrested.
Dude. The zoom in on his face and he's like, yeah, it's been a crazy 10 years and blah, blah, blah. And then they zoom out and there's two cups on his arm. And he's like, let's do this. And they just walk him off. Dude.
Let's do this is such a badass quote as you're walking out to that. It's good.
It's a good show, man.
And Michael Scott comes back.
It truly is a good show. It really is.
Isn't that in the last episode? Jim's going to be Dwight's best man.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
And he's like, I can't be your best man.
You guys know
and
this. I've been saying this for almost my whole life, that one of my bucket list things is to shoot a bazooka. I've always said that.
And they do.
And they fucking do it in there. Yeah. He gets to shoot a fucking bazooka.
Drinking beer, shooting bazookas. Yeah.
Man. What do you think, of course, way down the line, but if I had a bachelorette party, let's call it that. Let's be real. It's probably a bachelorette party for us.
We're going to all watch Wicked.
Yeah.
Shooting bazookas.
You're not far off, by the way.
Watching Wicked, shooting bazookas.
What do you think I would like to do for a bachelorette party?
Oh my God.
What do you think it would be?
Go to Chang's.
Sure.
Karaoke.
For breakfast?
Yeah, 10 a.m. Chang's. 10 a.m. Chang's.
Sure.
Karaoke, driving range maybe.
Ooh.
By driving range, I mean Top Golf. Top Golf into some karaoke.
That's a good time.
And then... But also, these are things that we've done, so you got to think outside of the box a little bit. I don't know.
I want to say obviously depending on weather, but a nice little golf trip would be fun.
Yep.
But then, like, that's not, you don't want to just do that, you know.
I mean, although a casino probably has to be involved.
Fuck. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Just take over a blackjack table again.
Yeah. Again, we've done that so many times, you and I.
10 a.m. Chang's right into Bandon Dunes.
Oh fuck. I want to do Bandon Dunes with a cart. That's what I want.
Yeah. Good luck with that. By the way.
know. Well, everyone has a number.
Let's just hope we're invited to this, Fost.
Seriously, yeah. You got.
He's like, I'm cutting ties.
Isabel Furman. You know who that is?
She's a real firm.
Isabel Furman.
I got a feeling you're going to tell me.
It is the full-grown woman who plays the little girl in the Orphan movies.
Okay.
She is returning for Orphan 3.
Okay. I've not seen any of those.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I
can picture what
they're really messed up, man.
Though. Yeah.
Orphan 2 is one of the most disturbing things I've ever seen.
I think I've seen Orphan 1. I don't think I've seen Orphan 2, though, now that I think
2
about it.
2 is awesome. It has Julia Stiles, I think, in it.
From Save the Last Dance?
Yeah, but it is. There's a really... Yeah.
Okay.
James Vanderbeek, diagnosed with colorectal cancer.
Oh, the beak?
Yeah, the beak, man.
Yeah.
It fucking sucks.
Fuck. Not Johnny Moxon.
Oh, that's who he is. That's Moxon.
Johnny Moxon.
Fuck.
You are the damn dumbest smart kid I ever.
I think he might want somebody else's life now.
Yeah. I think he might. Yeah.
That's a movie.
What kind of cancer?
Colorectal.
So
treatable. All right.
I would.
Yeah, right in the ass.
Varsity Blues is a movie I would watch again. I haven't seen it in a long time.
Fucking love that movie.
Yeah.
It's not douchey.
Kind of dark though.
Remember that the running back gets hurt and they're like shooting shit into his ass
saying,
at like halftime.
Like the drug stuff at the end gets.
Yeah. They're like, we're not going to play for you.
Yeah. God, it's a good movie though. It is.
I just sound like the Hawk Tua girl.
Yep. You are the Hawk Tua girl.
I wish.
I
would Hawk Tua. Never mind.
Famous director Oliver Stone, he directed the JFK movie that won a bunch of awards, is working on a Trump assassination movie. So like a movie based around, I don't think it's actually going to be based around that specific one, but about a presidential assassination movie.
Oh, okay.
But this is like his bread and butter is like political drama.
Okay.
I'd be really interested in watching that. I think that'd be really cool.
Yeah, that's fucking awesome.
Speaking of presidents getting assassinated, I did watch Forrest Gump the other night. Thanks for reminding me.
Fuck. Yeah, you get shot right in the head.
Somebody shot that man in his car.
Robert Zemeckis. Heard of him?
Yes.
The Zach?
Yep.
No.
Oh, okay.
You really have, though.
Director of Back to the Future, a bunch of shit.
Oh, okay.
Amazing. Says that he wants to, if it happens, Robert Zemeckis says he wants to direct the Back to the Future musical movie.
Okay.
I'd like it.
Big time.
Some Huey Lewis.
Yeah, the musical is coming to Eugene in like February, maybe?
Oh, I forget it's actually a thing.
Yeah, it's on
That's
Broadway right now.
Okay.
It looks fucking awesome. Yeah, it's a lot of Huey Lewis.
Talking about a movie, though?
But yeah, if they make the musical movie, Zemeckis, who did the original movies, says he wants to do it.
I can't wait for the musical portion for the Libyans.
Fucking awesome.
It's the Libyans!
Garrett Cole re-signs with the Yankees, 4-year, $144 million.
I was kind of surprised that he did that, to be honest.
It's a lot of quiche.
I'm not surprised. I think that's where he'll end. That'll be the end of his career.
That's got to be the last
It should
contract.
It's got to be, yeah. He's not worth it at this point. He's not a young guy. That's for sure.
47 million a year.
Yeah,
Insane.
and these pitchers as they get older, their arms are just toast. I mean, look at
they got the Tommy
Verlander.
Hilfiger arm or whatever it's called.
The Tommy
Hilfiger arm?
Dak out for the season.
Damn,
I'm going to tell you something.
they're bad.
Cowboys are cooked this year.
They sure are.
Yeah.
It's over.
Well, they're in a good division too. Well, outside of the Giants,
They're cooked. It's
I mean, they were
They're
cooked.
bad.
They were cooked even with him. I mean,
they're really not very good.
They're gonna be like he was hurt all year. We just finally decided to.
it's pretty crazy that they went from being just an offensive juggernaut the year before.
Yeah.
Because
really
wasn't CeeDee Lamb the number one fantasy player?
They were really good.
Got to be.
And then to have it go just that far down after that.
It's not like they lost a lot of guys.
No.
Besides Pollard.
Pollard and like Michael Gallup, I think they sent somewhere else. And,
Sure, but
I mean, and
They're bad.
It's
What was they got smoked today, didn't they?
They did.
31-6 or something. Yeah, they got smoked.
Yeah, I think they had like 6 turnovers too.
Holy shit!
They came back. Really?
Wow. Of course they did.
David Montgomery run. Amon-Ra Brown pass. Jake Bates.
St. Brown scored?
Dude,
He did.
Jared Goff's line. 15 for 30.
Yep.
240, 2 touchdowns, and 5 picks.
5.
Jeez.
You guys won a game and he had
They
5
won a
picks?
game with 5 picks.
How many did Stroud throw, though?
Two.
Okay, he only had
Then
three.
again, I mean, the Texans didn't even score in the second half.
Jeez, what a colossal.
Yeah, that's a fucking.
God,
Jeez.
that sucks, man. Green Bay really needed them to lose that game.
The home
Barrett
game.
ended with 13. So
Okay.
I am up 26, and he has Tyreek Hill left. Which
You win.
He can do that.
Not this
26.
year. You win.
I hope so. Look what happens when I have a fucking running back. Here we go. Dak. Okay. The jersey that Jordan was wearing. It's the game where he got crossed over by Iverson.
Okay. Yeah.
Classic.
Okay.
Yep.
From 96.
That was Iverson's rookie
97.
year.
Sorry, 97. Yep. That jersey sells for $4.6 million.
That is a very specific jersey.
Yeah, it is. Mm-hmm. The one that Jordan was wearing? Mm-hmm. When he
I
got
mean,
crossed.
it's one of the it's always in the highlights of most played highlights though. That play is always there.
It's just such a random this is the jersey he wore when he got crossed up by Iverson.
Yeah.
It's a big play. And he did get shook. Boy, oh boy.
He did.
This is crazy. A Peruvian soccer player struck by lightning on pitch, pronounced dead immediately.
Oh,
Yeah, saw it.
On pitch too.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
that kind of seems like something that you would see in like a YouTube video that's like parody, where
Yeah.
dude's just running down the pitch and just, and then he gets back up and everybody's laughing about it. That's unfortunate.
Margot Robbie gives birth to first child.
I just randomly saw a picture of her on Twitter the other day because people post random things. My God.
She's Barbie.
Holy shit.
She's Barbie.
Her hair was like darker in this picture though. And she had like a little top that was pushing the dogs up, you know?
I'm Wall Street Barbie.
Oh, she's ridiculous.
She's Barbie.
Yeah.
Live action Zelda movie coming in 2030.
I'm
2030.
That's pretty far out.
Holy shit.
I'm super down with it though. I think they're making it part of like the Nintendo verse with like the Super Mario stuff. So I think it's all going to be.
They're gonna do I always call it the Macarena in time.
What?
Isn't it the Ocarina?
It's an ocarina.
Ocarina. I always call it the Macarena in time.
Yes, the Mexican dance of time.
Who plays Zelda? You think?
Some blonde guy.
Probably fucking Tom Holland. He literally could play every single character like that.
Good.
Who plays the princess? Who plays Zelda?
Zendaya.
Okay.
Here we go.
I don't.
We're just gonna have that duo play every single one of those.
They both just signed in for the new Christopher Nolan movie. They're both in it.
What if I played Link?
I mean, sure, why not?
That's going to be my intro to the world.
I don't know if any of you guys saw this, but it was a wild time. For about 24 hours, Skip Bayless's Twitter was hacked.
Really?
Did you see any of that?
No.
Do tell.
Oh God.
When people's accounts get hacked, funny stuff happens. I'm always down for that.
Skip Bayless, of all people.
Why hack Skip Bayless of all people though?
It was pretty wild, man. So I'll let you go. I'll let you read through some of these. Don't read them out loud, of course.
It starts at the end. Anyway.
Is there a hard R going on there?
Wow. It really did get hacked.
Then, wait.
All right. That is.
That was on like 9 million followers, Skip Bayless's Twitter.
Okay. Wow.
Oh boy.
Show it to the camera real quick.
No. Not good times, though. That's rough times.
How are we sure that he got hacked and that wasn't real?
That's fair. That's fair.
True.
But it was for like a whole day. Normally, like that's taken care of in 20
it pretty
minutes,
quick.
and it was pretty wild.
I feel like Skip Bayless is the kind of guy that he only logs in once a day.
Yeah.
That's probably how that even happened in the first place.
He's like, I forgot I had a Twitter.
TikTok woman attempts to break world record of constantly eating for 4 days straight.
Oh.
Oh, dude. Like
The things people do for.
I don't even know how I'd even pace that. You know?
You just eat.
But like what though?
Watermelon all day? I don't know.
You just eat.
Seeds.
Yeah.
Switch to watermelon. I'm thinking something that's real light.
Popcorn maybe?
Lettuce.
Celery?
Turkey legs.
Chocolate cake.
Baconator?
All day.
Yep, just 25 baconators.
Did she break the record?
No, she hasn't started yet. She's going to attempt.
Oh, my God.
Let's see here. Hogwarts Legacy sequel game will coincide with the new HP series on HBO. So that series that's coming out on HBO, the sequel to the game will apparently coincide.
So just
It'll
kind of follow the story in a way.
Okay.
Okay. I never played.
Legacy?
Yeah, I heard it was pretty good. It's kind
That's
of like
what I've heard, too.
It's kind of Dark Souls-y for like the combat engine that they use.
But it's a Harry Potter game.
It is.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool though.
I've heard it's really good.
Streamer XQC reveals that he's lost over $100 million gambling online to date.
$100 million?
He's like that blonde guy.
God.
It's a lot of quiche.
I've tried to sit down and watch that guy before. I don't get it. I'm very confused.
Ralph Macchio to get a star on the Walk of Fame next month.
He doesn't already have one? That's a crime.
Really going retroactive for the Karate Kid stuff, huh?
Yeah.
We'll just give it to you 35 years later.
Ooh,
Where are you going?
this is a big one. Second week in a row, this guy's came up. Takashi Yamazaki, the director of -1,
Oh, yeah.
confirms that he has now met with Kevin Feige.
Oh.
Boy, oh boy.
So there's a second one.
No, Kevin Feige is the CEO of Marvel.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So,
Well, maybe they're doing a Godzilla crossover.
boy,
Yes.
oh boy. You get him directing something.
Godzilla meets the Avengers.
Boy,
Yeah.
oh boy. Dodgers expected to return Mookie to infield next season.
Super random, but
Get him back
as
in there.
they should. Second or short?
Probably.
Second or short.
Who's their short?
Lux.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing second. Yep. That'd be my guess.
Okay. Cubbies.
Oh.
Kyle Hendricks signs with the Angels.
I can't believe you didn't start the news with that.
That's the most important thing you talked about.
You might as well just hit that button right there. We can stop this thing.
It's big news.
He's only like 42 years old.
Yeah. Angels are going to be so good next year.
Of course. Mike Trout and Kyle Hendricks bringing it home.
Watch out, world.
Let's see here. We'll skip that. Australia proposing social media ban for all under 16 years old.
That seems fair.
They're not the first country to try this, right? I feel like we've talked about
Canada,
it before.
yeah, there's been a few.
Under 16, you can't have social
16
media.
Under, yep.
What happens if you do? What if you try to make a fucking... Like, what if you're caught?
I don't know.
Is there some type of...
They will feed you.
There'll be some kind of repercussion.
Straight to
for sure.
juvie.
They will feed you to the kangaroos.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. 43 monkeys escaped from research facility in South Carolina.
I saw that. They're like scary monkeys too, right? Like
This is look
like mean ones.
we're not going to get into all this, but it's been a rough week on the Facebook of fake like articles and shit going. It always is on Facebook.
Yeah.
This person, we went to school with this person. I'm not going to name their name, but they reposted a link or
Just
they reposted
spell it out
a
loud.
video
Okay.
saying like, "Oh my god, I can't believe 43 monkeys escaped." And they go, "Have you guys seen this? It's actual footage." It was Planet of the Apes footage.
Oh no.
And it's like, dude, like,
Oh no.
how do you not know how to vet even a little bit in 2024?
They escaped from the
Yeah.
facility,
You know what I'm saying?
and they can talk.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like, it's just like,
They're forming a militia.
you got to know how to vet even just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's, it's just a scene of a bunch of monkeys running through the fucking forest.
Yeah.
So, but like, you have to know how to know,
Instead of saying the person's name out loud, will you spell it out loud?
Yeah.
They probably don't know how to read or
Dude, it's
no
a
letters.
tough time. Elwood Edwards. You know who that is? Elwood Edwards.
Say that 3 times fast.
Elwood Edwards. Elwood Edwards.
Good job. No. Do you, Fost?
Okay. Elwood Edwards passes away at 74. He was the voice of the AOL You've Got Mail.
Oh,
Oh, that's sad.
Passes away at 74.
You've got mail.
Yeah.
Are you going to talk about the cat that died last week too?
No.
God,
Goodbye.
I'm dead.
Mark Wahlberg's Mexican restaurant goes up in flames in Vegas.
Oh.
Mark Wahlberg? Don't they have, don't him and another, one of the other Wahlbergs, don't they have one called like Wahlburgers?
Yes, they do.
There's Wahlburgers.
Flame broiled Wahlburgers, if that one ever goes
So
up. in
what was
flames.
this one?
He owns a Mexican restaurant in Vegas.
Oh, yeah, okay.
L Wahlburgers.
Yeah.
Macaulay Culkin cast in Borderlands Season 2.
Was it Borderlands or was it Fallout?
I don't know.
Fallout.
I'm pretty sure it's Fallout.
It's the same thing. I don't care. They all look the same. It's all weird.
It's a weird casting. I mean, I don't know that world, but
I don't know.
It seems like it.
When's the last time he's
good
done
for him
something?
to work? Oh, good for him being a working actor, though. You know.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Seems like he could fit in.
Chelsea sets. Chelsea sets new record. Most cabbage eaten in one day. No, I'm kidding.
I was gonna say there's got
Chelsea sets league record with 8-goal win versus FC Noah.
Damn.
8 goals.
Jeez,
That's a lot of fucking goals.
That's
soccer?
a lot. That is a lot.
Let's see. They play 80 minutes. That's one every 10 minutes. Is it 80 or 90 minutes?
It's 90.
It's 90. Well, my math's a little off.
That's a lot of
That's
goals,
a
man.
lot. Yeah.
Okay, I just said Chelsea won.
I
good
knew.
joke.
I knew there.
Cabbage
I
was
knew.
good.
Yeah, I
That's
knew
good
there'd be a
stuff.
vegetarian joke there.
Good stuff. Well,
I watched her eat meat the other night.
what was it?
I won't say.
Some turkey breast.
Don't say a little weenie.
Oh, that would have been better. Fuck. What are those little
Vienna
sausage.
no, the pre-cooked ones?
Summer sausage.
Yeah, whatever. Who cares?
I don't know.
Little Smokies.
Thank you.
Little Smokies.
Liam Payne's death not ruled suicide. They ruled the fall was caused by effects of drugs, which could still be suicide.
I was actually listening to Dr. Drew talk about it the other day. The stuff that was in his system. Like if you're going to commit suicide, most people do it from like a higher, obviously a higher balcony, or like
Higher height.
higher height, sure. And then, but his was from like the second floor or third. So I don't think he was intentionally doing it from the sounds of it.
Well, maybe keep your fucking temple clean then, idiot.
Right? Oh my
That's why he's supposed to drink out of the red Solo cup instead.
He went in one direction.
Yep.
Down.
Oh.
To hell. In the last 5 years, Moana is the most watched movie in the last 5 years.
Oh,
Period.
Really?
It was watched 80 billion minutes,
Oh my
Jesus
God.
Christ.
which is the equivalent of 748 million times.
Holy shit.
so Inside Out 2 will be passing that shortly.
Like in 2 days.
Yeah.
Yep. And you know where Coco was on that list?
Shh, don't say a word.
It was watched 3 times total
Okay. All by me.
by you.
I'm going to go dump some piss all over the backyard.
Okay.
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 Dumping piss.
All right.
You just had to bring up Coco, huh? You really had to.
New York Sportsbook takes in a record, all-time record for any state.
New York Sport. Okay.
Takes in $2.3 billion in bets in October.
Damn. In October?
In October.
The fuck are they betting on?
World Series?
World Series, football. I guess a little bit of everything.
It's,
right now,
it's
huh?
like all the things are going.
Yeah, that's true. There's
And especially
hockey,
New
basketball.
York.
Okay. Jesus Christ.
2.3 billion in a month.
How much did they pay back to players?
That's a lot of quiche. Not that.
Not that. That's why they do this.
New Captain America trailer dropped today. Brave New World or New? Is it Brave New World? New World?
A whole new
World
world.
Order?
I
I
don't
can't
know.
remember. Anyway,
I actually saw it.
it looks pretty good, man. I actually think it feels like Age of Ultron-ish era of Marvel.
Okay.
Looks pretty good. And Red Hulk, anytime Red Hulk's in it, it's gonna be something.
Isn't Harrison Ford Red Hulk?
Yeah.
Okay.
Much different character than
Captain America
Shrink.
New World Order
Yeah.
sounds pretty crazy, by the way.
A whole new world.
Having him coming out with an NWO shirt on.
Oh, yeah.
Hot Boys reunite at Louisiana Fest. You see any footage of that?
No, I bet it's crazy.
It was awesome, man.
Was there a lot
Manny
of
Fresh
twerking?
came out. BG came out because he's out of jail now. Wayne came out. Juvenile came out. They did a lot of songs. It was awesome.
Did I see Wayne's doing a bunch of stuff with the NFL right now? He's like on their like broadcasts and stuff.
They're throwing
Good
him,
for
throwing him a bone right now because they didn't give him the Super Bowl in New Orleans.
Fucking love Wayne. I'm glad he's just alive. Let's be real.
Yeah. Frankie Muniz seriously injured in NASCAR truck race.
Oh no, the Mune. Malcolm.
Yeah, I did not know until yesterday that he was a NASCAR driver
For years.
Yeah.
That'll be a new Miracle in Lane 2, huh?
The internet will be running wild with that.
Kevin, I'm going to say it's DeSicchio. Kevin DeSicchio.
I like it.
You know who that is?
Sure.
Kevin DeSicchio.
No idea.
Kevin DeSicchio is now homeless, evicted from multiple homeless shelters. He is the creator of Air Bud.
Oh, it's so right.
Well, that sucks.
The original Air Bud or like all the Air
that first
Buds?
Air Bud's a tough watch.
Well, Air
The
Bud-
basketball one?
Yeah, well, Air,
Oh my God.
Air
man.
Bud didn't pick him in the end, and so he went insane.
Oh my God. It's
I'll
so
tell you-
sad.
When he tries to like abandon him, he puts the pudding down. Is it pudding?
Yeah, it's something like that.
And he like throws the ball and he's like, just leave. Oh my God, I can't. And he comes back for the championship game. How does he get back to the anyway?
So good. Speaking of dogs, this is also sad. Kirk Herbstreit's dog Ben passes away from cancer.
I was hoping you'd bring this up.
You made a
I
joke
did.
about Ben Herbstreet on the way to the game yesterday.
I said something about Ben Herbstreit's ghost or something like that.
Did you watch the?
I did.
Oh
yeah.
my God!
Yep.
I do. I got 20 seconds in. And I turned it
it's
off.
a tough watch, man.
Fuck, man.
It's a tough
I
watch.
didn't know that was a thing. Did you guys know it was-
Ben?
Yeah.
Yeah, he goes to like every game, every game day.
I don't
Yeah.
watch a ton of game day anymore unless it's like Oregon.
He's game day. He's on the sideline every time Kirk is.
He just travels with him everywhere. Dude, like Herb Street could not
Yeah, it's
formulate
sad, man.
words.
Yep.
And
Very
then
sad.
he had to like talk over that video. Like,
little VO. Yeah.
oh my
It
God.
was sad. Let's see here. OG Fortnite returning permanently in December. So in December,
Okay.
OG Fortnite will be a permanent game mode, not just an LTM. Game mode.
Oh, okay.
And then they're going to cycle through seasons 1 through 10 periodically.
Okay.
So it'll
gonna
just
go
always be there. Oh, that's cool.
But they'll have to, when it's closer to like Christmas and stuff, they'll have the season that's the mostly snow and all that stuff, right?
Yeah,
How
get
long
ready to
is
open
this
presents.
remix one?
I don't know.
Or is it called remix?
I don't know. We'll see.
Dude, I love it.
Yeah, it's a good time.
It is actually, yeah, it's great.
It's fun to land at the docks again.
Uh-huh.
Even the desert stuff is nice. That's fun.
Are they currently cycling through the reload maps too? Okay, I noticed that because I got on last, whatever day I got on during the week, and it was a certain map. And then I got on last night. I was like, this is completely different with different guns, right?
Different guns, different. Yep.
Yeah. But it's still the same ranking no matter what.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, don't worry about your silver too.
Silver 3. Thank
Silver
you
3.
very
Sorry. Let's see here. Ariana Grande says she's going to take a back seat to music and focus more on musical/theaters. Slow down on the pop.
much. Oh.
Going back to her roots.
I love the pop music though.
Yeah, but
I get it though.
going back to the roots, man. Would love to see her on Broadway
band.
again. Boy, oh boy, if she joins a Broadway show, that would probably be one of the bigger like stars joining a show. That would be insane.
Yeah.
Boy, oh boy.
I'm all for it.
Yep.
Come to Portland. I will be there.
This piece of news seems like it's a month ago already.
Okay.
Jason Kelsey breaks idiot's phone on camera.
That was definitely last weekend.
You know what's crazy about this is I saw a thing today that they still haven't identified the guy.
That was talking shit?
Yeah. And I'm like, how do you not? He's
on-
clearly on camera. How do we not? There's no facial like, what are we doing? How have they not identified him yet? It's crazy.
Can't they just get the phone?
I don't know
'Cause
what happened with the phone.
Oh, okay.
I have no idea. I mean, it's definitely broken.
So it's basically just a guy just following Jason Kelsey saying your brother's this and that and talking shit about Travis.
Yeah.
And he got mad.
I would have done the same thing.
I know. It's just annoying. Like, why?
$1,000,000%. Yep.
Has nothing to do with him.
Nope.
Like,
At all. Oh boy, here we go. The final season of Stranger Things
Okay.
We got some info.
Oh,
I like info.
The final season of Stranger Things will be set 1 year after the end of last season.
Okay.
So I'm guessing the world's going to be pretty fucked up. Because if you remember how last season ended, they woke up on that hill.
you think the whole world or
and
just
I don't
their
know, but
world?
I think it's going to be pretty fucking bad.
Okay.
Yeah. So it'll be set 1 year later. They even released all the episode names already.
I did see a couple of the episode names.
With the final episode called The Right Side Up.
Huh.
Oh, daddy. Here we fucking go.
So it's going to be a complete takeover. I don't think it's going to end well.
I don't either, by the way.
I really,
And I mean, I don't mean that like it's not
I
gonna be
hope
good.
that it doesn't.
I foresee
too.
I foresee some deaths.
Like the literal, like all the bad takes over. Mm-hmm. It flips, but they consider it the right side.
See?
Maybe it'll be like as above, so below. You won't know whether it is or it isn't.
Yeah. Huh.
That we'll do that last and that. Okay, here we go. This also seems like a month ago. Tez Johnson injury, not season ending, which is
Very good to know.
very good, which is potential good news. I don't foresee him playing
Until the
anymore
playoffs.
until the regular season, though.
Yeah.
Don't need him for
No reason
Wisconsin. Don't need him for Washington. And then
They'll get a
honestly,
bye.
might not even need him for the championship.
Is there a break between like as far as like time? Is there? So Oregon's going to win their next 2 games, right? And then they get a bye.
No, well, there's the Big Ten championship.
Oh, that's right.
And
So
then
okay,
bye.
so then after that there should be a bye,
Yeah,
which
there'll
is
be-
which is what, a week, and so then they'll play the week after that.
Correct. Yeah, it's actually
So he
quite
could-
a long break.
Well, I mean, yeah, because there's the conference championship game, and then there's that break of time
Yeah.
before like all the bowl games and all that stuff gets going.
I thought that's what kind of the filler was with all this, like all these extra games.
I mean, it will start earlier because
A little bit.
there's more than just 3
It'll
games
still be
now.
quite a break, though.
So he's still got
He's got a while. He doesn't
what,
need to play the
say
next.
a month and a half.
Yeah, he doesn't need to play the next 2 games for sure. I don't think you need to bring him back for the Big Ten championship,
No.
and then a bye.
Yeah, because I mean, they'll start doing bowl games early, probably like mid-December, and they'll start doing playoff games probably around the same time. Now that there's more teams involved in it, so I mean, he's got a month really.
Yeah. Well, unless he gets the varsity blues treatment, he goes in the locker room and gets shot up. He can come back next week.
That's true.
Yeah, we don't need him.
I mean, it'd be nice
we
to
need
have
him,
him. Yeah, it would be nice.
We have enough weapons to win a lot of games.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Grammy nominations came out. Remember when you were like, can't wait for award season?
Yeah.
We're almost
I
there.
did say that.
Grammy noms came out. I'm not going to go through all of them, but I will quiz you guys.
Okay.
Who are the top 4 most nominated artists ever in the Grammys?
Grammys music.
Yep.
Kanye.
Kanye is number 4.
Beyonce.
Beyonce is number 1 now.
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z's 2.
The Beatles.
Close.
John Lennon.
Close. You were actually
Paul
really
McCartney.
close. Yeah. So Beyonce, after this year, now has 99 Grammy
Oh my
nominations.
God, that's a lot.
The most all time. Jay-Z is second with 88.
Okay.
Paul McCartney, 81. And Kanye West, 75.
Jeez.
It's a lot of
He's not going to be up for any this year.
No, he has like 3 this year.
Kanye? Oh, really?
Yeah, good for him.
Just producing on other
And that's
people's-
nominations. I think Kanye's like maybe 1 or 2 or 3 for 1, too. Because out of the 75, I think he's won like 35 or something. It's pretty crazy.
as far as like how many he's actually won.
Because there's a lot of you win if you produce the song that wins. you
Yeah,
also
that's
win,
a
you know
win.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Dylan Gabriel becomes all-time NCAA leader in touchdowns on the funniest play ever.
Yeah. I'm glad you guys were there for
Did you
it.
guys watch? Did you watch the game?
I did. I watched it. Yeah, I watched the whole thing.
All-time touchdown leader is pretty big time, man.
Over Case Keenum.
That's pretty wild.
Oh yeah.
And the Ducks have 2 in the top, 5 or 6? I think Bo's 5.
Yeah. Did the crowd kind of know? Like, did they like? Were they like
they
putting
were
stuff
they were
up?
egging it on a little, yeah.
Yeah, during one of the media timeouts, like right before it happened, they put up a thing on the screen saying, "Hey, he's one touchdown away."
Oh, okay.
Just so you guys are aware of that.
I always wonder that too. Like, if they're obviously he has to be kind of aware, right? Like the team kind of
Oh
knows.
yeah. I mean they've been kind of following that since the season started.
Okay.
And he's not very far off from all-time leader in yards too.
Which is Bo's on that list as well.
It sucks. Those guys only did it like 1 year at Oregon each, but it'd be cool if it was just that's what they did throughout their whole Oregon career.
Yeah.
I mean, Gabriel's on his third team.
Third team in like 5th year total, I think.
Yeah.
Hey, we're good at that, man. We're
Yeah.
really good at
Bringing
picking up a
those guys.
quarterback and
I know.
winning a lot of
seriously.
games. Here we go. Oregon Ducks remain at number 1. Fourth week in a row.
Yeah.
So weird.
It's a good time.
It really is. It's very bizarre to wake up in the morning and see Oregon at 1.
It's a good
Yeah.
time, man. Georgia and Miami both out of the top 10.
Yeah.
As they should be.
Oh my.
Georgia's lost what,
I mean,
3 games now or 2?
2, I
Two.
think.
But they got crushed though.
Oh
Miami
my.
looked like shit.
They looked they
yeah.
Oh my. Pretty
It's
wild.
Nice. It's nice. It's also cool to see Oregon and then Ohio State because it's like
1 and 2.
That was a game that happened this year.
and it's gonna happen again.
Those are probably the two best
It
teams.
definitely could happen again.
Indiana's gonna give them a run though. They really will. Indiana's no joke.
You think they'll give Oregon a run?
We'll see.
Or Ohio State.
Did it again. I mean, I don't know.
I think
They also haven't played anybody.
that is true.
Yeah, their strength of schedule isn't.
But I think offensively they have more than enough tools to give Ohio State a run. Because Ohio State hasn't really played a lot of good offensive teams outside of Oregon either.
Wait, Indiana still has to play Ohio State.
They do.
I think it's next week, I think.
It might be.
Okay. That's
So,
a big game.
I mean, because Ohio State, they looked great against Purdue, but Purdue is a 1-win team.
yeah.
And when they played a team that was really good offensively, like Oregon, they struggled with it.
Ohio State also looked good against Oregon, though, too, I feel like.
They did. I mean, they are just as talented, if not maybe more.
Yeah.
I mean, they have,
Freaks.
oh, yeah. But I think that Indiana's kind of taking a lot of people by surprise because they're an unknown commodity. So you don't really know it until you see it.
They have to play somebody. I'm not
State.
convinced. It's like BYU is the same way. They have to play somebody.
Okay.
They played
Time
somebody.
to put your skills to the test. Ducks are playing, get in your guess. Tell them to Matty and he'll do the rest. And Colby still hasn't finished Marvel.
All right. The final score of the Duck game
Yep.
39-18.
A very weird score indeed.
Yep.
39-18.
What do we got?
In last place is Serena. I asked her I checked 4 times for a score, and she never sent me one.
Okay.
So
Got a DNP, huh?
I literally wrote DMP.
That's funny.
In 5th place is me.
Uh-oh.
23 off. I said 50-6.
Okay.
In 5th place, 20 off is us.
Okay.
In 4th place, 15 off is Kurt.
Yes.
He said 51-21.
We're in this
In
Fost.
3rd place, 10 off is Fost.
Yeah, I'm in it again.
In 2nd place, 8 off.
Is this between me and...
In 2nd place, 8 off is Jake.
Let's go.
So,
first-
technically it was Jake and I because we had the same score before I had to
But you
change it.
changed it just a little bit? Yeah.
And in first place, 6 off. You said 41-14.
That's right. I sure did.
It's Colby. That's 3 in a row.
Wow.
3 in a row.
I'm on a heater right now, boys.
Yep. Let's go Duck scores. Here we go.
Oh, that's
we have
right.
at Wisconsin. Yeah, fine. Can you look up spread?
Yep.
Dun, dun, dun.
I'm usually on top of it. Let's see.
We are at Wisconsin.
At Wisconsin, the game's at 4:30 game Saturday.
Yeah.
That's the 16th. It sure is. All right. Oregon at Wisconsin. The spread. Oregon is favored by 14.5.
Okay.
52.5.
52.5, 14.
Yeah, Oregon's favored by 14.5, and the total is 52.
And it's at Wisconsin.
At Wisconsin, yeah.
Okay.
Wait, did I guess first after I swept last week? I'll do it again.
Okay.
Oregon staying in those 30s
Yeah.
all year.
Yeah.
Let's go Oregon 31.
Let's call me 31.
Wisconsin 17.
Okay. Lost.
Yeah.
Here's my line of thinking. Not that it really matters,
That'll be
but
in the 30s.
they're going to go outside the 30s.
Oh.
I think they played a C+ game and they still scored 39 points. I think they get 40. 40 flat.
On the nose.
I'm going 40 to 20.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. And I am going to go yeah. Let's go 42. 42-10.
Ooh. Okay.
Locked
Can
in.
I change mine really quick?
Okay.
40 to 16.
Okay.
16.
Okay.
There we go.
Going over the spread.
Yep.
A little bit.
All
Just
right.
a little bit.
Here we go. Do we have a? Oh God, we do have a song. Do we have a? What were we doing for the questions from the fans? Did we have a thing for that?
Yeah. The button's on.
Is it on here?
Yeah.
Yeah, hit that one.
If you have a
yeah.
question,
Okay.
send it right now. We'll pick the best one and answer out loud. It's a brand new segment just for the crowd.
Yell it
and
out loud.
Colby's given up on Marvel. Enjoy your home makeover shows.
Okay. This week's question, and by the way, again, make sure you're following on Instagram. That's at ATGNWG Podcast. Every Wednesday, I put up a little poll there where you can answer questions and be a part of the show. And so this week's comes from Diego Montez _ 1999. Diego Montez _ 1999. Shout out to Diego.
Sounds good. Thank you for the question.
Diego's question is, if you had to pick one sport to watch the rest of your lives, which would it be? You can only watch one.
If I could only pick one sport to watch for the rest of my life. It's ironic. I'm wearing a baseball hat, but I think I would probably pick college football. I really think I would. There's just something about college sports, man. I don't know. I mean, we were at a game yesterday, and there's just something about the environment of it. There's I don't know. It's just the vibe for college sports is, to me, much more interesting than pro. I love pros. I love pro football, but there's just something about college football that I think is absolutely my favorite to watch. So I could live with that if that were the case.
Okay. Colby?
It's funny you say that. I was actually going to say baseball, but I'm just going to say football in general. I've come to really love just watching football, pro and college. I think they're both in really good places right now.
Yeah.
And it's, as much as I don't love this time of year, I love this time of year because of football. It literally gets me through like a week. Like, oh, there's going to be games Saturday and Sunday and Monday. Oh, hey, there's a Thursday game.
And hey, there's a Friday game for
Yeah.
college, and it's just,
And they're in the perfect, like, the amount of games they play, like the hype. Like baseball, there's way too many goddamn games. And I'm only
But it
really
does.
hype about one team.
but it does go on for a long time. And so
very long
any given day, you're just like, man, I really hope there's a game to watch. Oh, well, there is.
But we also do
there's games
fantasy
every day.
football with all of us, which really keeps us in it too. Can I guess yours?
Yeah.
Is it basketball?
No, it would probably be college football.
Or would it be golf?
Yeah, I'll go college football / golf.
Ooh, golf is nice to
It's a
watch.
good time. Basketball is my favorite sport, but at the end of the day, it's the same thing every season. So
Yeah. Do you also feel like basketball's not in a great place right now?
no, I know you think that because Kobe's not here anymore. But
I know, but like there's
I love it right now because Lakers are playing good. Giannis sucks. All the people I hate suck.
yeah, but like
Amazing.
LeBron's on his way out, sort of. I mean, he's getting there.
Is he? Because he just had a triple-double last night.
I know, but he's like on his way out. So like, who's the next guy
Saying
to
that
take
since
over?
2016.
I know, but who's the next guy to take over and like really carry the league? Ant, you think?
Yeah, for sure.
And you'd be all down for watching Ant?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ant, Ja, Luka.
Yeah, I'm a Luka guy, and
Booker,
even
I
to me,
guess.
he's boring.
Yeah, he is boring.
Yeah.
Um,
Whereas like you look at like
I
the
think Ant's really fun. I think Ja's fun
Yeah.
to watch. I'm blanking one. I don't really care about Wemby, but I mean he's
yeah.
incredible. Bronny.
There you go. That's who you're thinking of, right?
I gotta tell you, I have that group chat with Koppel and Jake. Koppel might have had the greatest joke of 2024 so far.
Oh boy.
I texted randomly and I just said, "Hey, isn't it crazy that Bronny doesn't have a statue outside of Staples already?"
Oh God.
And then I sent him a photo of me in a Bronny jersey because Huss finally bought it for me for winning a bet. And then he's number 9, but it was just the front. And Koppel goes, "Wait, is that a new Bronny jersey or an old Luol Deng jersey?" That really made me laugh.
That's
good.
pretty good.
That is
It
good.
really did make me laugh.
There can't be anybody that actually has a Luol Deng jersey, right?
Probably.
I forgot that was a human that existed.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Okay, here we go. Headphones in, please.
Yep. Mm-hmm. You got it.
All right. New segment, or not new segment.
Whoa.
New theme. 4th segment.
Oh.
You're clearly not thinking in sync right now.
You should have done Tear It Out My Heart.
God, you're such a piece of
Here
shit.
we go. Think in sync.
Should have done Selfish.
Here we go.
Okay.
Your category is music.
God damn it.
Ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
A classic rock band. 3, 2, 1.
AC/DC.
I was going to say Aerosmith.
Fuck. We had the A going on.
We did have the A.
A male country singer. 3, 2, 1.
Garth Brooks.
Damn.
There we go.
I thought he was going to say like Jason Aldean or
I looked at it, I was like,
someone that was at the
I looked him
wondering-
straight in the eye. I was like, I swear to God, if you say
Yeah,
something
yeah.
other than
I
Garth
thought
Brooks, I'm
Aldean
going
was
to be
coming out. Okay. An all-girl band. 3, 2, 1.
Dixie Chicks.
I
Were you going to say it?
I couldn't get it out
Sorry,
of my
they're the-
face.
Just the chicks.
yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. They're not even the Dixie Chicks anymore, are they?
I think we just got canceled for saying that.
A male hip-hop artist. 3, 2, 1.
Chris
Kendrick
Brown.
Lamar.
Wait, what'd you say?
I said Kendrick Lamar.
What'd you say?
said hip-hop
Oh,
artist.
God damn it. Okay, well,
That's okay. Well,
we are not in sync tonight.
Yeah, that was not in sync.
That
Next,
was-
next
see.
category is sports.
Okay, here we go.
A football team named after an animal. 3, 2, 1.
Lions.
Lions.
Wow.
That was good.
I was like, they just played. Hopefully that'll work.
That was a good one.
Yep, that's where my mind was.
A baseball team named after a bird. 3, 2, 1.
Blue Jays.
Wow, I would have went Orioles.
I was thinking he might say that too.
A basketball team name that ends with S. 3, 2, 1.
Lakers.
Bulls. Yeah, I don't know.
Almost all of them end with an S.
Yeah.
A Canadian hockey team. 3, 2, 1.
Maple Leafs.
Damn it. That's yeah. That's a tough one.
Wait, Winnipeg?
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn it.
Also, not for nothing, The Winnipeg Jets have the best start to a season in NHL history right now.
Wow,
They're,
really?
They're 14-1-0.
Man, talk about a sport that's really fun to watch, but I don't fully understand it.
Yeah, I watched one of their games yesterday, and it's like there's still things that I'm not clear on. I'm doing fantasy hockey right now. I have no fucking clue what's going on. I have no clue what's going on.
This guy's living in a fantasy world,
I am.
and you are a Barbie girl.
I kind of unwillingly got roped into doing this league because I've never done fantasy hockey before, and it's like I don't really know what I'm doing.
Did you get Gretzky?
No,
Oh, well,
I
you're going to lose.
I should have. I'm going to lose this week, and that's probably why.
Did you get Sidney Crosby? Is he still a player in the league?
He is still in
Oh,
the league.
okay. Well,
I do not have him though.
are you doing another one? What are you doing?
Vegetables.
We don't eat these.
A kind of potato. 3, 2, 1.
Russet.
Fries? That's a form. God damn it.
A color of pepper. 3, 2, 1.
Green.
Black. Wait, I was thinking black, like pepper, like salt and pepper. God damn.
I see what you're doing though. I get what you mean.
Though.
Oh, fuck.
A small vegetable. 3, 2, 1.
Tomato.
I guess it's kind of it's
Oh, my God. This is bad.
Fuck. Okay. A vegetable that comes in stalks. 3.
corn. Okay, here we got one.
God,
We did get one.
that was a tough one.
That was a tough one.
Well, you brought out fucking vegetables.
That was a tough one.
Okay. Good things happen when I'm on the call.
Yeah.
Good things happen.
Give it to me.
Okay, here we go. U.S. states.
Great.
Okay.
A cold state. 3, 2, 1.
Colorado.
Oh, that's the answer. Yeah.
Okay. This is a layup. A state on the West Coast. 3, 2, 1.
Oregon.
There we go. A state that starts with an I. 3, 2, 1.
Indiana.
Iowa. Fucking hell.
I said Indiana.
Okay. A state that many tourists visit. 3, 2, 1.
New
Hawaii.
York.
Jesus fuck.
What do you mean? That's a bad answer. New
No, it's
York.
not. Hawaii's the #1 destination in the fucking United States. What do you mean?
I'm trying to think like you though. You're a New York
big
guy.
Hawaiian guy. I like a pig in the ground as much as anyone.
I also love a pig in the ground. Okay, let's movies.
Okay.
Great.
A sports movie. 3, 2, 1.
Remember
Rudy.
the Titans. I almost said Air Bud.
Oh, that would have been good. I almost said hardball.
Okay. A spy movie. 3, 2, 1.
Austin
007.
Powers, The Spy Who Shagged
Oh,
Me.
that's the answer.
Sure. A war movie. 3, 2, 1.
1917.
Mulan is technically a war movie. There is a big war scene in
This
there.
is a fucking disaster.
I thought you guys were going to go with Oppenheimer for a minute there.
He hasn't seen it. This is a disaster that we're doing here.
Okay. A horror film.
It's found footage. I don't know. It's the only thing he ever does.
Oh my God.
3,
A horror film?
2, 1.
The Exorcist.
Halloween.
Oh fuck.
I thought you guys would go with Saw.
Boy, oh boy.
There is some common ground there.
Okay, well that was fucking terrible.
Okay, that was a
think we got one.
rough round.
go.
That was a rough round.
You guys got to pick these cards better, huh? Newspapers? What the fuck? Oh my! I can't find anything. In the kitchen.
Great.
You guys love the kitchen, right?
I do.
Home away from home. A refrigerator brand. 3, 2, 1.
Frigidaire.
Sure. That's not what I was going to say, but that's fair.
What the fuck? A type of stove. 3, 2, 1.
Hot
A range?
stove.
I think it's like gas or electric. I'm not sure.
Or like a range? I don't know.
A chain store that sells kitchen utensils. 3, 2, 1.
Target.
There we
Wow.
go.
There you go. A dishwasher brand. 3, 2, 1.
Maytag?
Yeah. Yeah. Boy, oh boy.
We were having a rough go on this tonight.
We are not in sync. Famous Georges.
Oh, boy.
First name George. A U.S. president. 3, 2, 1.
Washington.
An actor. 3.
George?
Yeah, George. 3, 2, 1.
Romero?
Stephanopoulos.
Clooney. Come on.
Oh, bat nipples.
All right. Famous George, a singer. 3, 2, 1.
Straight.
You don't want to know what I was going to say.
Boy George.
No, I was going to say George Thorogood.
Oh, God. Famous George, a comedian. 3, 2, 1.
George of the Jungle.
Sure.
I can't think of one.
Yeah, famed comedian.
I can't think of one.
I can't either.
George.
Oh, George Carlin.
Carlin. Of course.
Oh,
There you go.
George Carlin.
Oh,
Who
Christ.
holds it like that? What's
I do.
happening? Hit the weight room. Fucking flimsy fingers. Jesus.
Just
In
take it
the
off.
weight room. Oh, boy.
All right, you doing
That
We've
was
done better.
that was a
Yeah,
tough time.
that was
a tough
rough.
time.
Better. Let's do one more here.
Okay, do one more. Got to go out on a good note.
That's
What is wrong with us tonight?
I don't know. The very first one that we did was okay.
Yeah.
okay.
We need another piano moment.
Fill in the blank.
Okay.
Hot blank. 3, 2, 1.
Dog.
Hot stove.
I would have went pocket.
Oh, yeah. Goddamn.
Fill in the blank.
Sounds good.
Baked blank. 3, 2, 1.
Potato. Let's fucking go.
I felt that one.
Fill in the blank. Strawberry blank. 3, 2, 1.
Lemonade.
Fill in the blank. Chocolate blank. 3, 2, 1.
Shake.
We always have those.
Yeah, that's the right idea.
There's more cards.
We've done better.
We have done better.
We've been more in sync.
I think
Go
there's
figure.
some on the
Go
floor.
figure. We unveil the theme, and then we were awful.
Oh, it was a lot of pressure.
There was
A lot of pressure.
got a little bit of performance anxiety for that one.
What are we?
right.
Triv?
Here we go. Trivia.
Well, if you
Trivia time! Trivia time!
The song, please.
Who wants to be a millionaire?
It's the $64,000 question, I believe.
What week is this? How many weeks are even left?
I think this might be last or second. Oh no, we're on week 10.
Pretty close. Yeah.
Okay, so we got one more cycle
Fost
left.
is pretty much
Locked in. We're down to one pin, right?
one pen.
All right.
Yeah,
It's
we.
week 10, right?
Yeah, because I did last week's.
Yeah, I saw the YouTube pen up against the wall over here.
Broken. Okay, just do it. I'll do it, and then I'll hand it to you.
Okay, so the category for this week is food.
We're all a fan of it.
We are all a fan of it.
Oh boy.
'Kay.
Normally, the ones that sound good are normally pretty tough.
Yeah.
This one, I think, it's doable. I wouldn't say that it's a layup by any means, but it's by no means impossible.
Okay, give it to me. Or give it to us.
And the question is, what was the very first fast food restaurant? It is something that you both know. It's not something that's crazy.
McDonald's seems like a layup. He said it's not really a layup, but you should get it. I don't know why my brain goes to Wendy's. She's so old fashioned. I feel like I drive by that sign going to work almost every day, and it's like been here since 1897 or whatever.
That's when that
I don't know why
that's when that
Wendy's
chili
just
was
pop-
invented.
Basically, I don't know why Wendy's pops into the brain, but I'm gonna go Wendy's. Fast food, you say, right?
It is fast food.
Can't be the Arches.
I'll go Burger King.
Going Burger King?
Yep.
And why is that?
Because it's a long time ago. There was also a Burger Queen at one point.
Was there?
Yeah.
Probably not as good.
Yeah, I'll go Burger King.
Okay, so we have Wendy's and we have Burger King.
Yeah, watch
Wait,
this.
hold on.
Watch this like fucking Jack in the Box. Think extreme sausage.
Hold on. Because I can't remember in that McDonald's movie if they just revolutionized how it was happening or if they started it.
Oh, Founder or whatever it's called. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna talk you into the right answer.
If I switch, it's gonna be fucking Burger King. So.
Yep. Oh, that's my move.
I'll switch to McDonald's.
Okay. He's already mad. He knows. Okay.
Okay, so what was the very first fast food restaurant? You said Wendy's. You switched to McDonald's.
It's gonna be like Little Caesars.
The correct answer. White Castle.
Fuck. You started with a "wa" and I was like, I got it.
Yep, it was White Castle.
White Castle.
White Castle, credited with being the original fast food restaurant.
Oh my god! It's the second time White Castle's been brought up tonight.
I almost said that it's been mentioned before, but that would have given it away, I think.
I would have forgot.
But yeah.
White Castle. What year?
Like 1930 something or other.
Okay, Wendy's was right after.
Yeah, McDonald's, Burger King. I think Wendy's were all in like the early to mid 50s.
Fuck. We're on the right track there. All right, what'd you wager? He gives up on this segment. Oh no, what'd you wager? Seriously.
What'd you wager?
3, 2, 1. 11.
Didn't say it. 9.
Ooh, he gets a
So you got
9.
9.
He gets a 9 piece out of it, huh?
Well, at least you can get second.
15, 19, 24 so far.
What's Fost at?
24 for me.
I do not remember what I'm at.
Is at 7. Fost is at 30. So 30, 24, 7.
But you have all lows.
Yeah, I haven't fucked.
Okay, well, shoot for that silver.
Okay.
All right, trivia. Hit the butt.
Weekly Top 5. Top 5.
Here we go. Weekly top 5 is top 5 hot takes.
This list was so hard for me to come up with for some reason. I really struggled
Top
with it.
5 hot takes.
Can you explain what a hot take is
Just something that you think.
that most other people probably don't think?
Sure.
Yeah, could be controversial.
It doesn't have to be, though.
Let's see. Where do we start here?
With number 5.
All right. Well, at
Generally
number 5, it's a food.
Okay.
I put Pop-Tarts are overrated.
Okay.
I mean, they kind of are.
Pop-Tarts are overrated.
Okay.
Never been a Pop-Tart guy, ever. I don't care if you eat it out of the bag or you put it in the
Put it in the toaster.
toaster, put a little bit of butter on it. I don't care. I've tried everything. I can't get down with it.
I mean, they're not as good as they used to be because they don't put as much in them anymore.
What was in them? It's just a cream.
It's just like the filling or whatever. If you get like the fruit ones or whatever,
They're so bad.
and like they don't frost the top of them very well anymore.
I can tell you if I had a favorite, that would be the is it like the cinnamon sugar joint? What am I
Oh,
thinking?
the
brown sugar.
Yeah, brown sugar cinnamon.
Yeah.
I have a box of those at home. The off-brand ones that's the way to go.
Okay.
Dead serious. Like if you get like the Walmart brand one or like the Winco brand ones, those are the good ones.
Yeah, they're overrated.
Okay.
I don't know why people would eat those damn things.
Okay. Fost, what's your 5?
Number 5, also a food one for me. Number 5 hot take. I think that the burrito is the best single food item in the world. It's kind of like
burrito?
The burrito, because it's kind of the all-purpose food item. Like you can do really whatever you want with it, and so there's infinite possibilities. I think it's the most flexible food item in the world.
So basically anything wrapped in a tortilla.
Sure, yeah. Which means, and you can do breakfast with that. You can do
Lunch,
You can
dinner.
do lunch with that. You can do dinner with that. You could do dessert with it if you wanted to.
You really could.
So
Okay.
So burrito form is the best
yeah,
form.
burrito form is the best form on the
That's
planet.
a hot take.
Okay. My number 5, I know for a fact neither of you guys will agree with.
Uh-oh.
Family Guy, South Park, Simpsons aren't funny. Boo. Animated shit, it's just dumb. That's my number 5.
I'm definitely a Family Guy dude for sure.
I'm hurt.
I love Family Guy.
Trust me, I am not surprised by any of you saying that.
Oh, I'm hurt.
It explains a lot. What's your 4?
I'm hurt as a South Park guy, but anyway. 4, wearing socks with sandals is perfectly fine. And by sandals, I mean slides.
Yeah, well, those aren't sandals.
I'm also okay with sandals with the crease between.
Do whatever you got to do.
It's not that uncomfortable. It's fine. You kind of slip it back a little bit.
Do whatever you got to do.
It looks weird though.
It does look weird, but I'm perfectly okay with
It's
it.
a dumb,
It looks stupid as shit.
unsaid rule, though. Like, that became a thing.
Yeah, but
Socks with slides is one that I'm perfectly fine with that.
yeah, to me, I usually have socks on to keep my little guys warm down there.
Yeah.
And they are little. But if you need to go outside really quick, but you don't want to throw on shoes, throwing a sandal on is fine.
Yeah, that's
It's
fair.
perfectly fine. I'm not going to go out into public and just rock it all day, but it's acceptable.
It's a weird thing that's became a thing.
Yeah. I think it's more of a sensory thing for people. Like like the weird, like, I get it, but it's okay. You can do it.
Yep.
It's my world. You're living in it.
Yep. Do whatever you want.
Do whatever you want.
Absolutely.
What's your 4?
4.
We actually kind of dove into this for about a couple of minutes, about 10 minutes ago.
Okay.
My number 4, I think this is a terrible era of basketball.
Okay.
And like it's
As a Blazer fan, sure.
it's ironic because it's the most athletic that it's ever been.
No question.
But I hate the brand of basketball that it is, because when it's being executed really well, then obviously it's great. But when you get teams that are shooting 55 3-pointers a game and they're bricking 40 of them, it's just like when you're not draining 60% of those, it's really hard to watch. There's so much less of like the team element in it, and there's so much solo ball in it, and I can't stand it.
You're talking about like today's basketball.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right now, I think is a bad era for basketball, and like we're kind of at the precipice too, where like a lot of the legends that we grew up with are about ready to exit out of the game, and I don't feel like there's not really a lot of like great stars to follow. Like you don't have those same kind of personalities that we had
Yeah.
growing up.
Yeah.
There's still a lot of great talent left, but I don't know. I feel like the era that we're going into just isn't great.
A lot of blowouts too.
Yeah, there are a lot of blowouts, and there's a lot of
because
games
of threes.
Is it because
exactly?
yeah.
When you get
Contradictory, but I get it.
when you get one team that shoots 40 threes and they make 20 of them, and you get a team that shoots 40 of them and makes 5 of them,
Yeah.
it's
Definitely different.
Yeah, threes are worth more than 2.
Yeah, they definitely it's a bigger number.
Okay. Oh yeah. This is just, I think, the era that I grew up in. But
Don't say anything about Halo.
I believe that PEMDAS is bullshit, and I don't believe in it.
Period. What is? I'm trying.
Yeah, it's the new age order of how you do math.
Oh yeah.
Bullshit. Fuck out of here. And fuck you if you use it.
You don't think it works though?
No, sure it works.
But there's an easier way to do it.
Of course. Yeah, it's
It's called pull out your phone and type it in.
so fucking bad.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Get,
Anyway,
get that TI-83 calculator out.
yeah,
It'll take care of it.
If you use PEMDAS, you're either a squeaker
or a tweaker.
This is such a random.
You're a fucking idiot. Actual idiot.
Hey, will you fix the screen behind us real quick?
Sure.
I mean, I love the menu. I love that menu.
I do love that the MLB logo is really shining through up there.
MLB. Oh, MLB TV.
Is that it? I can't even see.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, that's the one. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love the Roku
Interface.
menu. Oh, it's great.
There it is.
So speaking of my number 3, hot take, the Roku menu is way better than the. No, I'm kidding.
It is though.
It is 1000%. It is. Let's see. At number 3. Sorry, Matty.
I don't care.
I'm apologizing in advance.
Okay.
I knew this one would hurt you. We've already talked about this, I'm sure, through and through. I put Friends as overrated.
I do remember. I do remember when you.
Just taking a huge.
I watched
IQ
it.
hit.
I watched
Yeah,
it
in
all.
2022.
I know,
Of
it's
fucking
fine.
course you think that.
If it's a good show, it should withstand the test of time.
No, it
It
shouldn't.
should.
That's an unrealistic bar to set.
I also, there was so much hype around it when I went into it, obviously later on. But
Well, there's been hype around it for 25 years.
I know.
Wonder why? Because it's really good and one of the biggest shows ever.
It was the only thing
Crazy.
to watch for people, I'm sure. I don't know.
That's fine.
Don't
Go
get me
back
wrong.
to your
Don't get me wrong.
barrels and whatever the fuck. I'm sure Breaking Bad will be good in 60 years.
It will be.
When no one knows who the fuck any of it is.
But
It's good. It's,
don't get me wrong. There's a lot of funny in it.
you just watched it at the wrong time. That's all.
Yeah, and it's not a lot of the stuff that they tackle and talk about too is still relevant. I mean, obviously there's appearances by people that are no longer relevant or
there's no
time.
cell phones.
Yeah, but there's not a character I'd absolutely loved. I mean, they're all just kind of okay. Obviously there's ones that are better than others, but there wasn't one I just.
It's a very Gunther thing to say. What's your 3? If you know, you know.
All right. Well, I told you I was sorry in advance, so it makes it
I don't
okay.
care about. This is what hot takes are for, but you're wrong. What's your 3?
Okay.
There we go. Number 3.
Here comes a text from Kurt, by the way. Ooh, Seinfeld. Shut the fuck up. Get the shit out of here. The least funny person ever. What's your 3?
Fair enough.
He's hearing this live.
He is. He's already on the horn. Number 3. I had this idea reaffirmed for me this morning when I was listening to the radio.
Okay.
Red Hot Chili Peppers is the most overrated band of all time.
Agreed.
Absolutely.
Maybe not of all time, but very, very high on the list.
Yeah.
I gotta put them up there
get
for
it.
an all timer. It's just
We get it. You're in a hotel in California or whatever the fuck you do.
all
get it.
the Eagles.
all of their
Is
music
it?
sounds
Yeah.
exactly.
Don't they
the
have a
same.
California song?
Californication. Sure,
Yeah, we get it. You're in,
And
you're
I'm
on a
pretty sure
vacation
they
in California.
I'm pretty sure they say California in almost every song.
Oh yeah.
Good old
It's,
Flea.
It's just
It's at every Laker game.
I can't do it, man. I listened. I don't remember what song it was that played, but I was listening to it. I was like, this is nauseatingly bad.
Yeah, they're just I'm more falling into that camp now. I used to be a Chili Peppers guy, but
Yeah, and I definitely gave him a shot, and for a little while I was like, I kind of see why people like it.
Yeah.
And now the more that I hear it, there's kind of a lot of bands that I've kind of started forming this opinion with, but definitely them. I was like, I just don't even know where the enjoyment is out of it.
they're better than Train though. 1000%.
Well, yeah,
They are.
yeah. Train has zero redeeming qualities at all.
Train has bigger hits.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
I'm sure. Yeah. Well,
Okay.
It's debatable.
is that your number 2? Train has bigger hits.
My number 3, Breaking Bad is overrated.
Whatever.
No, I actually wrote number 3, Seinfeld is overrated.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah. It's not funny. I've watched 20 episodes of it. Have not laughed once.
Is that Kramer?
And I want to like it too because it's everything I love. I love a New York City-based sitcom. But I genuinely don't think Seinfeld is that funny. I've watched every special he's ever done. I don't think that he just comes off as kind of an asshole than funny.
Isn't that Dreyfus it's in that too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Kramer.
Yep.
Yep. And
the guy that's Mickey Big. What's Jason Alexander? Right? That's not the same guy at all.
that's
though,
definitely
but
not the same guy. But
Jason Alexander's in it.
yes, he is.
Yeah.
I do agree with you because I've watched probably about 20 episodes of it. Does not hit for me either.
Different type of humor.
It is, and like it's one where I can see why people like it, but I think it just is for a certain group of people. And
Big Bang Theory is in the same category as Seinfeld. There's my hot take.
Yeah, I agree.
There you go.
I agree.
Okay, what's your 2?
2, this is really going to hurt. This is going to hurt so bad. So bad.
Here comes Incubus is the greatest band of all time.
Wow, you nailed it. No, 2, I have Samsung is better than Apple.
At what?
Droid over Apple all day.
Foz, what's your 2?
Wow, we're just gonna.
Such a bad in literal almost every category. It's a bad take. What's your 2?
Number 2. I think that all athletes are paid way too much.
Whoa!
Oh wow,
Oh, I severely disagree. I think they're way underpaid.
we are going to.
Oh
get
boy. Do you have like a specific person or anything in mind?
women. No, I'm kidding.
I don't know. It's just kind of a generalized thing. I mean, even just like the idea, like I get that they're commanding, $100 billion, industries and what have you, or $1 trillion industries or whatever. I feel like making $700 million for playing a sport is insane. Personally.
Okay.
But it is what it is.
Yeah.
I'd rather it go to them than the owners, though.
Yeah. I just feel like if you're the best at something in the world,
You should see that.
get paid for it.
Yeah, I mean, it is a lot of fucking money, though.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's still a small percentage of what they make, of what the teams make, though.
Yeah,
They're baseball is pretty wild. Some of the contracts in baseball are pretty wild. Some of the basketball ones are getting nuts now.
Yeah,
Baseball's also-
I think that baseball is the biggest offender of this.
For sure.
they also play the most games. Though.
They do play the most games, but I think that in like the general scope, I think that all of the professional industries, they're making more than
Baseball
they
is
should.
pretty bad. Like, because I think most football players are severely underpaid for the risk that they're taking.
Yeah, that's
Like
one
the
for
risk
sure.
there is so much higher than baseball.
Basketball players are probably
Yeah,
overpaid.
football is the one that I'm the most.
God.
Football is the one that I'm the most willing to bend on this opinion with.
Yeah, for sure.
But the other ones, I really struggle with it.
yeah, or maybe even hockey. Hockey's pretty extreme. Like,
Yeah, I could.
they probably don't even make very much.
I could probably make so maybe not all athletes, but there are certain areas of this where they are paid way too much.
Yeah. I like that. Actually, I like that one because it's, one I didn't think of, but
Yeah, it's just
just depends on where you land.
I have a hard time doing hot takes of where if I wouldn't turn down if I was in their position, then I can't complain about it.
Yeah.
So like if you were a baseball player and they offered you a $700 million contract, you're not going to go, athletes get paid too much. I don't want that. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to like justify if you were in their shoes, you would do it.
Yeah. Well,
But
I would turn on an Apple phone.
Yeah, that's hard though. That's
Yeah.
a lot. That is
It's kind of a double-edged sword.
Yeah, it's
'cause
hard.
It's definitely easy to put the shoe on the other foot and be like, oh yeah, I'm definitely taking that money.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But being the naysayer on the other side of it, being watching that and be like, this guy's making a shitload of money considering what he's doing.
Yeah.
And I get that they're 24/7, 365, like they're devoting their entire life to it.
It's a lot harder than what we know.
And it's something that we don't understand the ins and outs of that because it's just not our life.
I think it is changing a little bit to where it's not even necessarily about the game anymore. It's about IP and it's about image and all that shit is, if you're the best in the world at something, you should be paid a lot of money for your team and league to use your fucking face.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like I think one thing that kind of like resurfaced this opinion in my brain was I saw in college football yesterday that there's a recruit that I think like Tennessee or something is trying to flip from a different school, and they're preparing an 8-figure NIL deal for this player.
Yeah.
I'm just like, that's insane. Like, and like this kid hasn't even seen the field yet, and they're preparing to send that much money to an 18-year-old. Like, it's for players that are like a known commodity of being the best in their field.
Yeah, that's hard too, though, because like you just never know.
But they're investing.
You know what I mean? Like if you invested, like LeBron, for instance, is an all generational talent, but like I'm sure people were like, they gave him $1 million to go here. Why? And then you realize, you know what I mean? Like you just never know. It's kind of a gamble.
It is. There's so many levels of it, I suppose.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
My number 2, if you know me at all, you'll know this is a very consistent hot take in my life, and that is ranch is terrible.
Oh yeah.
That is fair.
Yeah.
Yuck.
Is there
I'm almost like to that point now though with you.
Is there a cup of ranch in your fridge right now?
There is.
It's not his though.
Definitely not mine.
He talks about this last episode. The lady friend likes the ranch.
Oh God.
Yeah.
A lot of ranch.
Wow.
You haven't sat her down and given her the ultimatum yet, huh?
It's not a deal breaker. Like I can be around people eating it. Like I don't care about that. Here's the issue I have is a lot of times it comes with wings, and then sometimes it'll spill.
Oof.
And then my wings are ruined.
You clean it off with a little napkin or something.
So that's it. On pizza, it's just like taste the things.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I mean? Like you don't need to dip everything.
Yeah.
I'm definitely not
agree.
a.
And I like a dip. I love dipping things in things.
Yeah.
He's gone.
But ranch is too much. Ranches.
Yeah.
And Cool Ranch Doritos are the worst chip ever too.
Oh, now you're
That's
you're
really
going
hot.
over the
That's
line.
a hot take. Is that your one?
No.
Oh, okay.
All right. What's your one?
My number 1 also has to do with a condiment. Ooh. And this is just funny.
Okay.
Because we've talked about this on the podcast.
Mustard is bullshit.
Mayo belongs on hot dogs.
God. This is the worst 10-minute stretch of your podcast.
No, there's no way. Mayo belongs on hot dogs.
You know how I know that's not
Tell
true?
me otherwise.
Okay, I'll tell you why.
Oh, God.
Go to
here we
Costco,
go.
get a dog.
Yep.
You know what's not available in the condiments?
Probably the mayonnaise. Wow, he just walked off with the microphone. It belongs there though.
Your idea of thinking would definitely fit if you moved to Iceland. Because they do lamb dogs there.
Okay.
And which the lamb dogs are incredible.
With mayonnaise?
They do put mayonnaise on them.
Do you see what I'm saying here?
So there is a sect of the world that agrees with you.
You're trying to tell me that ketchup belongs on a hot dog.
It absolutely does.
It does. It has its time. But ketchup, that's just tomatoes.
Yeah.
In a way. So you're telling me tomatoes, you're going to put slices of tomatoes on your hot dog? You can if it's a Chicago dog.
Far more common
right?
than mayo. Yeah.
So you mean to tell me that you're going to put eggs on your hot dog?
I'll do it.
If it's a kielbasa,
Yeah.
sure.
You ever had a hamburger with? Yeah. I mean, it's meat with
I think it's just the wording is wrong. Because belongs means it should be a common thing.
You should try it. How about that?
What you're saying is
You won't,
you
but-
like it.
And others should.
Yeah. Okay.
It belongs like there's. If you're questioning it, you're wrong.
Here's
It's a
my
tough
thing.
scene over here on this end of the table.
Here's my thing with what it doesn't belong on the hot dog.
On the bun.
It belongs on the bun.
Absolutely, which is attached to the dog.
Well, when you say on a hot dog, I'm thinking you're drizzling that shit over the top of it.
I will.
That is obscenely disgusting.
I'll put onions in the bun underneath.
No, see, no. If you're gonna do mayo on it, it's got to go on the bun and nowhere else. Because you already got enough.
Mayo
shit
doesn't belong anywhere.
I know. I'm aware of this. I've broken your heart like 3 times in this my top 5. I apologize, but it belongs.
Okay.
And this is a long. I can't remember what episode we were talking about.
Yeah, you've brought it
dogs.
up a few times. Yeah.
And when you said, "Well, what do you put on your dog?"
It was that was a tough week for you because you said mayo on the hot dog, and then you said you don't flush when you pee in the same week.
Still holds true.
That's a tough scene.
You gotta pee at least 3 times into the toilet and then flush.
I don't believe that.
No,
I don't believe that at all.
No, you just flush whenever you go.
All right.
Fost, what's your one?
Your water bill must be outrageous.
It is.
Mine is not.
Yeah,
it's true. I mean, if you're flushing, once a week, then I guess that's how it goes.
I'm saving the world.
Number one, I've held this view for a long time, and I will die on this hill forever. Is I subscribe to the idea that retro video games outdoes modern gaming by 10,000 miles.
Oh,
and I think it's tricky because there are a lot of modern games that I love, but I think that there's just so much of like the charm that is missing.
Yeah.
Because there's so many games that like they're so formulaic now. You get a lot of games that are just carbon copies of each other.
yeah.
And like
That's going to happen
like,
over time.
to a point. Like I feel like there's a fair amount of like creativity that's missing. I think that like gaming companies now they're much more concerned with just putting something out rather than making something that's great.
EA Sports,
Which is it's exactly that. You're getting sports games they're releasing games that are busted, that that aren't even really well functioning. You're getting a lot of like shooting games that feel and look almost exactly the same.
It's kind of hard because of the timeline, right? Like the retro games were innovative.
They were
because there was nothing else before it.
Yeah,
and now it's hard because
it's
hard to innovate now.
It is a bit unfair because
I agree though with one thing you said, which is the charm.
Yeah,
sure.
There is something about the old games that you play them and there's just a different feeling about it.
Yeah. A company can't come out and make something that's Super Mario Brothers. Mm-hmm. That will ever feel like a Super Mario Brothers. Like the
And like you find a lot of companies that are trying to recapture that by making games in like the retro style, where a lot of companies are making like 16-bit games or 8-bit games that are trying to bring back that feel.
Yeah, but that's reaching out to the old heads like us,
of course.
When all the younger kids are the ones actually.
Mm-hmm. And so it's they're catering to different audiences. I just I don't know. I feel like it'll kind of always persist that way for me at least. There's just something about
I'm not mad at that.
Yeah. And it's no slight against modern gaming because they're doing the best that they can. Like obviously they're trying to go with what sells.
Yeah.
And what they're doing is selling a shitload of money.
Yeah.
Worth of material out of it. I just think that it's lost so much of what made it great in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
How many of the young players in Fortnite do you actually think know who Snoop Dogg is? Young players.
I think Snoop's the exception. Like Snoop's, in my opinion, the most famous rapper ever.
Well, I thought that
As
about Eminem
fame.
when they brought Eminem, but I was like, Eminem's got to be bigger than like a Snoop, right?
No. Snoop is by far way more popular.
Just because he puts himself out there more, like
everyone knows who Snoop Dogg is.
Okay, but because he
an
puts himself
entity.
out there more, like
As
does
an
other
entity.
things. Yeah.
It was Eminem was smart for Fortnite because of the Juice WRLD song or whatever it was. That went huge with those kids.
Yeah.
And Rap God. Like they don't know Marshall Mathers Eminem. You know what I'm saying?
So when you and they bring in these artists who are like, who the fuck is this person?
That's
like
same for
like a Balvin or whatever the fuck that guy's name is. But it's not reaching for us. It's reaching for
correct. Yeah. By the way, use code Matty Singles in the item shop.
Fuck, I forgot to do that the other night.
Of course you did. Of course, you never have.
It doesn't. It resets. Why does it reset?
It is weird that it does that. I have noticed that.
I wish you could
Gotta
just
type it
be
in.
like, you could change it whenever you want, and whatever. Is that your number one hot take? Is it?
No, number one should come to no surprise. Here's the thing. I guess this still is a hot take, but I think as time goes by, I think it's becoming a little more believable as time goes by. But certainly a hot take when I said it 10 years ago, but I think it's more believable now, which is my number one hot take is LeBron is the GOAT.
Oh,
it is definitely a lot more believable.
It's becoming a little more believable now. I said it in 2016, which maybe a little early, but still, I still think that.
That was when they won the championship, right?
Correct. From a 3-1.
Yes.
No one's ever done that against the greatest team of all time.
yeah.
But just it seems like every day you get on and he's broken another record. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's a huge accomplishment to have to play long enough for that your son's playing. You can argue actual physical attributes, but I don't think that you can argue a lot of things now. As time goes by, I think it's not even arguable anymore. As time, it's pretty wild to be a person who everyone, even I, agree that he's a pass first person and to be the leading scorer of all time. You know what I mean? He's like top 8 assists, top 10 rebounds of all time, 4 rings, 4 MVPs, gold medals. It's just as time is going by, it's getting a little more. His resume is just boom, 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 and it's kind of hard to
ignore it,
to argue. And also, his son's in the NBA, and Michael Jordan's son's doing coke in Italy. So
That's how you determine who the GOAT is.
yeah,
People will still argue it though, constantly.
Look, it's kind of what you said
Which
about
is
the
fine.
sports thing, which is that's what makes sports awesome is especially the GOAT debate. That will never not be talked about. I just think that it's getting pretty close in a lot of categories that it's not even disputable anymore. That's all. But it's probably the biggest hot take in sports you could take.
Oh yeah, I mean they've
saying?
been talking. That's filled ESPN's time slots for years of them talking about.
Yeah,
that.
and that's even part of it, right? Like the time equity that he's gotten in the last 20 years has to be a sign. If they've been talking about him being the GOAT for 10 years, maybe it's something to look into. And then it's just only gotten bigger.
It's definitely one of those fascinating topics of what is your criteria for who's the
totally.
greatest?
And that is the problem with the GOAT talk is everyone's criteria is different. But my point is in almost every category now that you could go with, he's there. That's the difference. I don't think there's a category that he's not in that conversation. And like Jordan or whoever you want to put there isn't in that many categories across the board.
And
You know what I'm
it's also tough because the biggest thing that they always hold against him is his record in the finals. But
Right.
you're also judging a team-based statistic for an individual accomplishment.
That's why I always argue with Koppel about rings. That's always been my
Because if
thing.
we're going off of rings, then it's Bill Russell
100%.
is the best.
That's
because he has
exactly.
12.
Yep.
But they'll also compare like level of competition too.
Which this is the most athletic,
Yeah.
toughest teams ever. Again, he won a 3-1 against the greatest team of all time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Although, and again, this is my thing with it, is I don't think most players would even survive in 94. Current league back then, you're out of your fucking mind if you don't think LeBron James would have been good in 94 with his body. Like, come on. Anyway, yeah, it's actually been really fun to just kind of, it keeps filling in a little bit. You know what I mean? Of like, yeah, everything's kind of just proving it a little more every time. And lest we forget, last year they won the the in-season tournament.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Jordan
that was
could never.
huge.
He never did
Huge.
that.
He never did.
He definitely never did that.
See?
And you know what? This podcast will be here to cover it all.
Correct.
The rest of LeBron James's career. We'll be here. And then we can debate it.
I'll tell
however
you
many
what.
years from now.
Regardless, I don't care if you don't like whatever, but it's going to be a big hit to the sport when he retires.
Oh, for
Him,
sure.
Steph, KD,
Yeah.
that group, when they leave,
The viewership's going to tank. I
man,
think.
oh man, it is going to be, because it's those people have storylines. Every day
they're
there's
the
a
personalities.
storyline, and that's a tough, to lose that is a tough, it's a big hit, man. I think they're going to be fine because that's happened. You know, we've said that when the T-Max and the Steve Francis and Kobe and all of those left too, it was fine. But he's arguably the biggest personality and player ever. And so for them to lose that is
hard because
tough, man.
who do you really like? Who do you have to get behind now? Like you have Ant.
And it's not even, it's get behind or hate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing, is the hate is even bigger, I think. So who in the league are you going to hate? That's the hard part. It's
got to be Luka.
Because everyone's likable in social media people.
It would be Luka would be one to hate. I think I think he's a very
I
easy,
do.
He's a very easy one to hate.
You could do Giannis is fine, but he's pretty likable.
Joker probably. Another easy one to hate. I think that's the hardest thing. They're like two of the hardest guys to get behind because they're just so boring. Like they're really good, but there's no personality.
It's hard to get
at all.
Yeah,
with-
it's hard to
with
get
either of
behind
them.
centers too. It just is, unless you're fucking Shaq.
Exactly,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like he was exciting.
Well, he had personality. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, and he was just a monster. But you know, he'd go and he'd rattle around in the paint and dunk, and then he'd run around pointing
Yeah.
and all the facial expressions.
Oh, yeah.
You don't
a better time.
You don't get that with any of these guys. They're just so like stoic and
Well, I mean, they'd get teed up now. That's the problem.
also true.
Different league.
That's the problem. All right. That's been hot takes. Go for some hot cakes. Right now,
Or hot ones.
you know what I'm saying?
I could go for a hot piss right out of the tip. Right now. Oh, yeah.
I took a real hot bit. Like I had steam flying off of me while
Is
I
it
was
cold
going.
outside?
So did I, but
It's
I need
not
another
that
one.
bad.
I might tub it tonight.
Oh, baby.
I love when it gets cold out.
It's the best.
Oh, God.
Should have brought my
You can
bikini.
see steam coming up. You know what I'm saying?
Should have brought my string bean bikini.
Nope.
I'm glad you didn't bring one of those.
yeah,
I don't
same.
need it.
All right, guys. That's it. Episode 80 in the books. Boy, oh boy.
I know.
I'm gonna say it again. It's 30 episodes since we got trophies.
Yeah.
And we're only 20 away from getting more.
We really got to figure something out for 100. I mean, that's a big.
I mean
100 is big.
I mean the Kobe episode's coming up. Got 81 coming up next week.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
oh yeah.
You're welcome, by the way.
Thank you.
I'm gonna open that. It's gonna not be a theme song. It's just gonna be helicopter blade sounds.
I'll leave. I'll walk out. I'll walk out. I'll walk out.
God. Oh no.
Episode 80 of All the Good Names Were Gone, a podcast. I have been your host, Matty.
I am your co-host Fost.
And I am Colby.
Make sure to follow everywhere at ATG and WG Podcast. That's your Facebooks. That's your, what else is there? Instagrams, your TikToks. And most importantly, on YouTube. I know we said it earlier, but if you're still listening and you have subscribed there, thank you. Big milestone for us. Hitting that 1G, and it's only going up. So make sure you are subscribed over there. That's a free thing to do. Just hit that button for us and lock in here. It's a fun time to watch the video. It's just more context, and you get to see some cool stuff behind us.
Oh, yeah.
Big bottle of Tums,
Balls.
some good stuff. A lot of balls up
I
there.
might pull
Actually,
my balls out in a little bit.
a lot of balls up there. Actually,
Yeah.
boy, oh boy,
Got to fill some more in there though.
yeah.
You see the vanilla ones. Mm-hmm. the cream colored balls.
Yeah, follow over atgandwg.com merch. Make sure you follow on Spotify. You know the whole drill. Just fucking look us up and
Yeah.
follow everywhere.
not
if you're
that
a
hard.
friend. All right. I have to sneeze.